What's up, everybody? Okay. Live and ready to roll. Bit here. Aim. Started. There's Geno Smith we're watching today. What? Wait, not Geno. Not Geno. Not my thumb. So you guys see. Library. All right, we're going to get a return here from Pittsburgh. And he zigzags his way through. Nice return up to the 35, 30, and 35. It's tackled, I believe, by the kicker right at the 37-yard line. That's where Big Ben and this offense will start their drive. What up, Hassan? Hassan, tell me that my thumbnail is proper with Pittsburgh and Seahawks stuff on it. Plays. Why is my victory thing never in... It always... I literally was listening to it just earlier. Why is it not... That should be good. Alright, handoff up the middle of Najee Harris. Najee Harris is going to get upended for only a gain of about a yard. Good tackle there. Thumbnail's good. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect, Zach. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Box score. So, Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. McLeod goes in motion. Now it's 1 to the right. 2 to the left. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle again to Najee Harris. Najee Harris will fall forward for a gain of about maybe 3 or 4. So it's 3rd and 5 coming up here for Washington. Excuse me. Steelers. Pittsburgh. Did you watch the Cowboys-Pats game? I saw bits and pieces of it. I saw that it went to overtime. That was pretty crazy. What up, Leon? Do you think we'll be better with Fitzpatrick? Watching the football is starting to be bad for my health. We'll come back to that. Pittsburgh, 3rd and 4. Oh, they get him to jump off sides. So that's going to give them the first down. Unless they call false. No, they're going to call false start. Uh-oh. That's going to push Pittsburgh back.
False start. Offense number 51. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Wow. But anyway, no. To answer your question, I don't think Fitzpatrick's going to help. Because I just have one question. Does Fitzpatrick play defense? No. He doesn't. So, it ain't going to be a fun time. All right. 3rd and 9 here now for Pittsburgh after the false start. Big Ben in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Takes the snap. Steps into the pocket. Throws it underneath. Caught by Harris. Harris tries to spin around, and Bobby Wagner makes the tackle. Oh, it looked like he may have fumbled it, but he got it back. So, moot point. So, it's going to be 4th and short now for Pittsburgh. And they will bring on the punting unit. It's going to be 4th and 2, maybe 4th and 3, depending on the spot. They don't go for it. Just frustrated of this team. Things aren't proper in this organization. I believe we're going to get to 7-8 wins still. Hope for the best, but not looking good at all. I agree. Oh my goodness, who is this punter? Presley Harvin. He is a big punter. Big boy. Takes a snap and booms it. All right, not a bad kick. It's going to be a fair caught right at the 10 by Swain. And Geno Smith will take the field here. Both teams 2-3. Trying to get back on track. But for now, they're up there. Trayvon Diggs got a pick 6, and the next play, he got burnt for 75-yard touchdown. I did not see that. That's funny. Good. Yeah, I'm kind of like apathetic to, you know, Cowboys winning or Cowboys not. I don't care. Whatever. I mean, I picked them to win, so I get that one right, I guess. All right, Geno Smith in the shotgun. And goes in motion, takes a snap, hands off, and he's going to get a jet sweep going, but he only gets a loss of a yard. That Steelers defense is going to be dangerous all night long. One of the better defenses in the league. You know, a team that actually lived up to their defensive prowess, right? Remember, they held Buffalo, who's just been destroying people ever since week 1. They held Buffalo, I believe, to only like 16 points or something like that. So, solid defense for sure. 2nd and 11. Geno Smith hands it off to Alex Collins running left, and he has a nice hole, cuts back, and he will gain maybe 6 yards back. That'll be up to the 15, so it'll be 3rd and 5 now coming up for the Seahawks. I had $50 on the Cowboys, so that's nice. Fair enough. That's a 300-pound playing punter. That's something new. Yeah. You see big kickers at the college level. You don't usually see big kickers at the NFL level. Oh, we both picked the Browns. Why did we pick the Browns? Raiders won. Cowboys won. Why did we pick the Browns? I don't know why I picked the Browns. I guess I was just going to call in the upset on that one. But here we are. So Chris beat me this week by 1. So Chris is back up by 1 after we tied it up last week. I picked the Broncos. He picked the Raiders. Chris got 4 wrong so far. I got 5. All right, 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Seahawks. Clock stopped. Why did the clock stop? Oh, there's someone on the field. Uh-oh. Cardinals are legit, that's for sure. I heard Baker Mayfield got hurt, though. But he's okay for the Browns' sake. I'm sure Expert will hop in later. Tell us about it. All right, Geno Smith in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to his right. And now the Seahawks are going to use a timeout? They do. Seahawks used their first timeout. Don't like the look they got, I suppose. See what it can draw up now. Where's Chris? I don't know where Chris is. I don't know if Chris is going to join us or not. I can message him. I messaged him. All right, Geno Smith, 3 receivers bunched to the right. Lockett goes in motion. And he's now 4 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Geno pumping, and throws underneath. And it's caught by DK Metcalf. But nice tackle. Beautiful tackle there by Norwood. Coming up, laying the wood. And he does not get the first down. It gains about 2. And backed up in their own territory, they will bring out their punter. DK Metcalf. Oof, just getting laid out. Geno Smith barely getting rid of the ball. Got hit as he threw. Good defense by the Steelers. Mahomes' brother really danced on Sean Taylor's memorial. Really? What up, Trey? Where's the Washington post-game show? I mean, we talked about it after the game, and I just posted my recap if you want to go check out that. But I did post the recap on my channel. DK got flipped, yeah, for sure. Did Pat Mahomes' brother really dance on Sean Taylor's grave? Not grave, but number. Where was the Rivera post-game interview? Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I didn't actually even look for it. When I got off here, I went and ate dinner and kind of just debriefed and, you know, chillaxed for a minute. Did he do it on purpose? Like, it's not just a Washington thing of people that respect Sean. Like, he should just not be allowed at games anymore. I mean, like, why? You already beat us. Like, go home. Whatever. He's worthless. Big Ben takes the snap, throws it quickly underneath, caught. This one looks like James Washington makes the grab up to about the 39-yard line. YouTube is not receiving it enough to maintain a smooth stream. Why? Are you guys still there? Hear me? Oh yeah, it's pretty fuzzy. Back now, though. A deep throw? Oh, good defense there. Reed knocking it away. I don't know what to do here. Can I refresh or something? Skins fans shouldn't go back to games. I agree. They shouldn't even have gone to this one. Disgusting nature of this organization. All right, as long as you guys can hear me, whatever. All right, 3rd and 10 here for Big Ben and company. The Big Ben has a hip pad. Only one, though. Do NFL players even wear leg pads anymore? Like, they don't even do pads on the legs. Kind of funny looking. Big Ben, 3rd and 10 here. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Looks to throw, steps up into the pocket, avoids the rush, throws underneath, and it's caught. And can he get back up? He does, but he can't get to the first down. So it'll be maybe up to Freiermuth. It was Freiermuth who makes the catch. The 2nd round pick out of Penn State. Gains maybe about 6-7 yards, so they're a little bit too short of the first down. Let's see if they go for it, though. Good job, Big Ben, avoiding the rush, getting rid of it. Good catch by Freiermuth. No, they will not go for it. They're going to punt it away. And here goes that big punter again, that big boy sending it on by. And he catches it at the 13 is Swain, and Swain gets hit pretty much immediately. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Snell just broke his wrist. Ouch. Snell immediately grabbed his hand, and it was laying here. I thought he may have been doing some sort of sign or something, but then he immediately ran off, and it looked like it was just... I think he just broke his wrist. Oof. Ouch. It's not over in my opinion. I still think we find a win to win 7-8 games. I mean, we'll see. Who knows? I don't know how we do it with just the dysfunction we have here. I don't know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Geno Smith, 2 for 2 for 1 yard. What a goat. What up, Andrea? Who do you want to win? I picked the Steelers. So, I guess I'm rooting for the Steelers because I picked them. But, you know, as my usual, when you ask that question, it's kind of like I don't have a strong preference, but I guess a Steelers since I picked them. All right, here we go. Geno Smith under center. Tight end in motion. 2 receivers to each side now. Collins, the running back. Oh, they're going to get a false start. Looks like it's on the left guard.
False start. Offense number 61.
Yep, that is the left guard. I'll move them back 5 yards. Not exactly what you wanted when you have Geno Smith as your quarterback. Yeah, bro, the thing Jackson Mahomes did was absolutely disgusting. I agree. I mean, this is just silly. Not necessary. Gino under center. Two receivers each side, takes the snap, hand off to the left side, and Collins finds the cutback lane, and nice running. Good tackle coming up. Minka Fitzpatrick makes the play. But he'll get about 6, maybe 7 yards back, so second and about 9 coming up on this one. Oof. TJ Watt fell. It's second and 8. Gino in the shotgun. 4 receivers to his left. Empty backfield set. Takes the snap. Looking right. And he gets hit as he throws. TJ Watt knocking the ball out of Geno Smith's hands. And I'll be 3rd and 8 now. Seahawks have no chance. Geno is terrible. Yeah, pretty much. That's a good question. Can you stream the full game on TikTok? Probably a good question, because why not, right? Like, why shouldn't you be able to? Because it's like some Chinese information or something. All right. Geno Smith in the shotgun. 3rd and 8. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws it underneath. Caught. And he makes the first payment and the second. And he's going nice running here. I don't even know what it is. Number 25. And he gets the first down and more. Homer makes the play. I have never heard of Homer in my life. Who is this guy? Travis Homer. College Miami. He was a 6th round draft pick in 2019. Getting some PT because Chris Carson is hurt right now. There you go. Gino pumping, rolling to his right. Now coming back the other way. Now still zigzagging, and now finally throws it, and it's caught. And it's Hart who makes the grab for another first down. Well, don't count the Seahawks out yet. Congratulations there, Andrea. 5-game win streak there for your Packers. And guess who we get to play next week? You guys, the Packers. Collins, Collins running well tonight. 3 carries, 20 yards, nearly averaging 7 yards a carry. He gets another about 5-6 yard gain on that one. All right, Gino under center, single back formation. Receiver goes in motion. Now Lockett goes in motion, takes a snap. Hand off to the right side, and this time they bottle him up. Highsmith comes away with the tackle. Tackle for loss. RB for Collins is slow. Slow, and he can't find holes. Interesting. I mean, he had 3 nice runs there. For this one. Here we go. 3rd and 5. DK Metcalf goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Russell Wilson. Geno Smith. 5-man blitz. Takes a snap and goes underneath. And incomplete. Great play there by Norwood. Knocking the ball away. Good defense, and that's going to be 4th and 5 now for the Seahawks. Are they in field goal range? I know they had a few nice plays on that one. It's a long one. That would be like a 58-yard field goal. 57-yard field goal. All right, 4th and 5. I think they're going to go for it because of that. No, they just bring out the punting unit. Tough. Dixon comes in to punt it away. And they let the play clock hit 0. Give him a little bit extra room to kick this punt. Back him up 5 yards, so a little strategic penalty there. Second penalty of the game. Earlier they had that false start on the left guard to start this drive. But that one was done on purpose. Now they'll be in to kick it away. Dixon takes the snap and punts. All right, where is he going to catch it? And nice play! That's a touchback. That's a touchback. Oh, no! Bellore! Oh, he ran into the end zone after the phenomenal play by the gunner. Number 28 saves it from hitting the end zone. Wow. And then he gets it to, oh my gosh, Amadi. Can't believe it. But he got knocked into the end zone. Are they going to take it back?
He still could have, like,
they're discussing it.
Amadi could have thrown
Ruling
it
on the
backwards.
field was the ball was never possessed in the field of play. Touchback. Timeout.
Oh, he had it.
Barton's got it there. He has the ball and loses it as he comes down. So we'll take a further look at that.
What in the world was that call? He had possession, but his own man tripped him up into the end zone. And even if you down it in the field of play, if you run into the end zone with it, that's a touchback. Had that happen to the Skins a few years ago. They had a play where our guy caught it off the bounce at like the 6-yard line, and he took it and he ran it all the way into the end zone from the 6, and they called it a touchback. Very disappointing. But yeah, you cannot go into the end zone at all. He should have thrown it backwards before he fell in, especially because his own man knocked him over. It'd be one thing if the Seahawks guy came and pushed him in. That's illegal, but his own man was the one that tripped him up. He had to throw that back into the field of play, but he instead tried to hold it, and he went into the end zone. That is all she wrote. Because neither you or the ball can touch the end zone when you're downing it. Even if you touch the end zone, that doesn't matter. It's still a touchback, so neither you or the football can touch it. So some people might think, oh wait, the ball didn't go into the end zone and then he fumbled it. Doesn't matter. He touched the end zone with the ball in his possession. So that's an automatic touchback. Your uncle's a Steelers fan? That's cool. Well, I guess since Chris stopped on by through the chat, he's not hopping in the Discord. I suppose. Najee Harris is only 6'1". I thought he was bigger than that. All right, Najee Harris goes in motion. Just mentioning him. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left now. Big Ben. Starting on their own 20. Takes a snap. Only a 2-man rush. The Big Ben has plenty of time. Finally finds a man open underneath. And it's Freiermuth who fights forward for a couple extra yards. Will get about a gain of maybe 7 or 8. Second and short now coming up for Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. What a stud Najee Harris is. First round pick this year out of Alabama. Phenomenal running back. Having a great year. See what he does this now. Fryermuth moves in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off. Nope. Play action. And he slets up Claypool. Claypool gets a nice block from Deontay Johnson. And that will be a first down. But a flag on the play. Hold up.
Pass interference. Offense, number 18, blocking downfield. 10-yard penalty.
The ball wasn't thrown past the line of scrimmage, though. If the ball's not thrown past the line of scrimmage, that doesn't make any sense. Weird that they called that. That's, I mean... That's really strange. They called that play. Pass interference. Typically, if the ball's thrown behind the line of scrimmage, they don't call that. Learn something new, I guess. Ebron goes in motion, takes a snap to Harris, and Harris kind of just goes down for no gain. That looks scary. I thought maybe he was going to pop up with a knee injury or something. Just the way he fell, he didn't really even get hit, but he got back up. No big deal, I guess. So 3rd and 11 now. All right, 3:18 to go here in the first quarter and counting. Big Ben in the shotgun. Harris in the backfield with him. Let's see what the Seahawks do. Look like they're going to rush 4. Yes, they do. Adams in the rush, and now he's going deep and caught. Deontay Johnson gets the first down on a nice comeback route. Good throw there by Ben Roethlisberger. And that'll move the chains. Deontay Johnson, a phenomenal route runner. He's got such great quickness, stops on a dime. He's a great receiver, honestly. I really like Deontay. Deontay just had a problem with the drops last year. See if they can figure out that problem. Be much better. Claypool goes in motion. Single back, takes the snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he gets hit immediately. And Jamal Adams and company will swarm him up, and he will lose about a yard. Monet, maybe, in on the play. And Brooks all there to make the tackle. Somebody blew it up right away. Who was it? Take a look here. It was Ford. Nice play by Ford to just blow it up immediately. Brooks, Monet, Reed all in there on the tackle. It'll be a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now. Ben Roethlisberger in the shotgun. Fryermuth goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right now. Takes a snap. Here comes the blitz. Big Ben has to get rid of it, and he does. And it's caught by Deontay Johnson, and Johnson will get a gain of about 7. Good job, Big Ben, staying in there and throwing it with the rush coming right into his face. It was basically an unblocked man coming right in the face of Big Ben. But no harm, no foul, because Deontay Johnson gets the catch for about a 7-yard gain. Big Ben. Change of the play at the line. There's 3 receivers to the left. And they try to get the hard count. Didn't work. Still 3 seconds now. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Here's the 5-man blitz. They taking a deep shot and incomplete. Looking for Deontay Johnson. Brown on the coverage. Good defense there by the Seahawks. And Big Ben looks like he was staying on the field for an extra second. Are they going to go for it here? They're only on their own 35. It wouldn't make sense to go for it. Yeah, Deontay Johnson never got around the defender, so questionable throw there from Big Ben. Can't wait for next week, Andrea. Well, that makes one of us. But it'll be nice to know that you're going to be in the chat, so it'll be fun. It should be fun. Good tackle there by number 44 on special teams. This big boy punter is not bad. He could boom it. The Seahawks will get the ball back, and it's still a 0-0 football game. Geno Smith's playing okay. 4 for 6, 40 yards. Homer had that amazing play on 3rd and 8. He made 3 Pittsburgh defenders miss to make a nice gain of about 27 yards. Deontay Johnson, the leading receiver right now for Pittsburgh. 3 catches, 20 yards. Big Ben, 7 for 10, 52 yards. Najee Harris right now, only 4 carries, 4 yards. Seahawks doing a really good job bottling him up. And Alex Collins, 4 carries, 19 yards. Nice, nearly 5 yards a carry for Alex Collins. Bobby Wagner and DJ Reed are both their leading tacklers for Seahawks. And this is an interesting thing here. Look at this. Everybody on the Steelers defense dang near has a tackle besides DJ Watt, and they all have 1. I wonder if there's like a stat out there. Has there ever, like, what's the longest streak of just like somebody new getting a tackle every play? Well, now the Seahawks are getting the ball back, so we know who to root for. We got to get TJ Watt a tackle here. But everybody on the team, basically except for him, they have 12 tackles, and all 12 tackles are made by a different player. TJ Watt could be number 13, and the entire starting lineup, pretty much, for the Steelers will have a tackle before somebody else gets 2. That's an interesting stat. Who does Washington play next week? The Packers. We play the Green Bay Packers. All right. Geno Smith takes the field again. 2 receivers to each side. Yeah, we play the bad man himself. Here we go. Takes a snap. Geno looking to set up the screen. And he does to Alex Collins. And Alex Collins will get hit from behind. There's a flag on the play, though. So that will not count as a tackle. It would have been Mollett? No, Mollett did make the tackle. They count it. And that's the 13th player with a tackle. Mollett. That's 13 different players in a row. Number 56 had a chance at it too, but he didn't get the tackle. That's 13 different players in a row. TJ Watt needs to get a tackle. Come on. Who's going to be the next tackle? Well, this will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It will be, the penalty was declined, so it will be a loss of yards and the loss of down. It'll be 2nd and 13 coming up for the Seahawks, but that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Elijah reacts as hail to Sean Taylor. Absolutely, baby. Hail. We fought hard for about 2.5 quarters until Kansas City really woke up in the second half. I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life, but would love to watch a game in Washington someday. Hey, well, come on through, man. Come on through. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I'm assuming you're a new subscriber from earlier today, so thanks for stopping on by, Jill. We are here every Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, as well as every Washington football team game. So we do play-by-play for 4 different games. I also do a podcast with my co-host Chris and Tim podcast on Wednesday nights at 8. Mostly talking skins, a little bit around the NFL, especially at the end. We do some pick'ems pick the games every week, do a little power rankings, and kind of just go around the league at the end of the show. Then on Tuesday nights, I'm going to be starting to do this show again with my dad, Skins in the Game. So that should be fun. Definitely based around skins on that one. My dad is also a huge Skins fan. And then I try to find a YouTuber from the opposing team. So I'm going to be looking for a Packers YouTuber. If Andrea, if you know of a good Packers YouTuber that's in my range or so, let me know if you have another good YouTuber that could be good for a conversation. See if they match up here. I got a message actually anyway. The Cowboys-Patriots game was wild. True. Elijah Reacts predicting the Seahawks winning 17-10. That would be an upset. That'd be a big upset. No Russell Wilson. Defense isn't very good. No Chris Carson either. That'd be a big upset. Ugh. He tore a tendon in Russell Wilson's right hand. That's what it was. Golly, that's gross. Tim, who else but Grassi? Yeah, Grassi's what you would call a little bit out of my league. For now. I might catch him one day. Then I maybe have him. I bet I could probably get him on the channel once I reach like 50,000 subs. If I can get to 50,000 subs, I bet he can come on. He'll come on. All right, here we go. Geno Smith, empty backfield set. First play of the second quarter. Come on, TJ Watt. We got to get you a tackle. Still at 13 different people have a tackle right now. Quick throw outside to DK Metcalf. Metcalf makes the first man miss and finally gets brought down. Number 55 comes away with the tackle. Was he the first one to get two? Yes, it's a... Oh, wait, they count Micah Fitzpatrick coming away with the tackle on that one. Really? I thought it was 55. Made him miss it first. Okay. Yeah, Micah Fitzpatrick basically got the tackle. Fair enough. Always cheer for the underdog. Fair enough. Dak has a strained calf. Uh-oh. We're not dead yet then, right? Geno Smith in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw, and it's... Oh! I thought it was intercepted by TJ Watt. He batted it down. I thought he was running away with it, and it's 4th and 1 now. Will the Seahawks go for it? Do the local fans still like Heineke? I've liked him so far. I'm not a Heineke guy anymore. Well, I wasn't ever, like, I don't know. I was, like, hopeful for Heineke, but he doesn't have the arm strength to be a franchise quarterback. That's the big takeaway right now, and it's evident. Like, I mean, we've seen quarterbacks now like Justin Herbert, Josh Allen this year, Pat Mahomes now. Like, you see those guys with, oh my God, terrible punt by the Seahawks. Dixon just sending it right to the sideline, so Steelers will have great field position around their own 40. Anyway, yeah, so I just see Heineke as a guy without enough arm strength to be able to really do it, is the problem. Chris is #T. What are you talking about, Terry? Oh, Tank for Ritter. Tank for Ritter. Well, we may not have an option but to tank because we have a hard schedule. Big Ben in the shotgun here. Takes the snap, handoff to Najee Harris. Najee Harris, jump step, and will gain about a yard. Seahawks doing a good job of bottling up Najee Harris so far in this football game. Looks like Wagner came up to make that tackle. Yep, he's already got 4 tackles on the day. Or Hal, yeah, maybe. But yeah, I would say the fan base was already pretty split on Heineke. There's a lot of people that hated on Heineke and just kept asking for Cam Newton, RG3 now, and blah, blah, blah. But I was like, you know, it's fine. I'd prefer him over a lot of guys, but he just doesn't have the arm strength. Oh, little pitch play here to Najee Harris on 2nd and 9. Finally, Najee Harris gets a little room. He will gain about maybe 5 yards on the play. So 3rd and 4 or so coming up here. Jamal Adams makes the tackle. Be about 3rd and 3, I guess. He could be a franchise QB. You think there, son? I don't know, man. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Big Ben takes the snap. Pump fake, throws it, and caught! Who is it? Is that Deontay? No, it's Eric Ebron with a nice grab out of the air. Look at him, former first-round pick from the Detroit Lions. Trying to get a little something going here. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Hand off to Najee Harris. Najee Harris falls. Tried to jump step, but he lost his footing. I think we give Kyle Allen a shot, at least for one game. I don't care. Whatever. If you want to go with him, Kyle Allen is not the answer either. Okay, we got to draft a quarterback next. It is what it is. Big Ben. Pumping. Couldn't find the open man, so incomplete. 2nd and 9 now. Two receivers to each side. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Oh, they're going to hand it off directly to Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson following his blockers. And he's going to get a nice gain. Oh, makes another man miss. Giving him a little Heisman. Stiff arm. And he gets a nice gain of about 25, maybe 30 yards on the run. Yeah, they say 25 yards on that carry. Nice play from Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson just beating the defensive end around the edge. Freiermuth getting a good block on Jamal Adams. Setting Deontay loose. Big Ben in the shotgun. James Washington out wide to the right. Everybody else bunched up. Takes a snap, and he quickly throws it to Freiermuth. Freiermuth turns upfield, and he fights his way for a couple extra yards. Still going up to about the 5-yard line. Going with Allen shows that our season is in jeopardy, and we're moving on to the next season with whatever QB we draft. True. Who knows? We may not even, have a choice but to go with somebody else at some point, I think he may get injured. Who knows? But 1st and goal now from the Steelers. Freiermuth, nice pickup from Penn State. Rookie, 2nd round pick. I liked him a lot coming out. Called him Baby Gronk. That's probably a little bit too much. I don't think he's Gronk, but he's a nice tight end. Chase Claypool goes in motion. 3 receivers bunched to the right now. Takes a snap. Big Ben throwing it to the end zone. Batted in the air. And who's going to come away with it? Was it picked off? No, where'd the ball go? Wow, that was risque. If RG3 never got hurt, would we have won a Super Bowl? I don't know. His ego was a big problem. Look at that big man getting it. Ndimdiche, former 1st-round pick from Arizona, getting the hand on it. Claypool was close to it, so was Jamal Adams. Claypool had to play defense on Jamal Adams. All right, 2nd and goal from the 5. Single back formation, 2 tight ends. And Big Ben is going to call timeout. He had time on the play clock, but I guess he just didn't like the formation. So they will use their first timeout. What up, Redskins Man 10? How's it doing? Red Wings 1-0. Yeah, that was close for sure. None of our Garys had the answer. We're still building. That's pretty much how I feel. Pretty much how I feel, bro. You have a good announcing voice? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I got about a year of experience now, so I'm having some fun, man. Having some fun. So thanks for stopping by and hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate Appreciate it. Don't want Rattler? Yeah, Rattler is definitely not a big thing. What QB do you want? Corral, Willis interests me. Not sure how I feel about how. I have not done my deep dive in. Ritter seems interesting. But, I mean, those are, pretty much all of those guys are the ones to look at for that first overall pick. You know, like they're right in that conversation. Big Ben takes a snap, quick throw, outside, and caught by Najee Harris for the touchdown. And the Steelers score first. 8-play, 54-yard drive, 4 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. And the Seahawks are now in a hole that you do not want to be with when you have Geno Smith at quarterback. Hope we get a top 10 pick. Well, we may not have a choice but to get a top 10 pick. Seriously, our schedule is through the roof hard. Our schedule is insane. But that's what happens when you get the first place. Desmond Ridder is the guy in this draft. Willis is overrated. He's just hype. Howell is good. Corral is good. Yeah, Chris has been watching the games. I haven't done my deep dive into the quarterbacks yet, so I'm definitely going to be doing that once the season's over, and we're going to be all over the draft. So if you are interested in draft selections, I do breakdowns of different players on this channel. That's what I'll be doing again once the season is over. And we'll be going through a bunch of different players, looking through their film, and I'll give you my opinion on them. So even if you're another team, I put it in the basis of basically like players that Washington needs, but I'm sure all other teams are going to have the same positions and needs, maybe not the exact same position, but there will be positions of need throughout that you may be interested in. So I like to break down a bunch of those guys, and we should have a good time this year doing it. Yep. What up, Hanlon? How you doing? I actually have a guy that I've been working with for a while now in construction. Do you have like an uncle or somebody named Patrick Hanlon? You literally have the exact same name spelled the same way. Like, do you have somebody related to you that's Patrick Hanlon? I don't follow college ball closely, so I'll take your word for it. Yeah. I think we'll finish 7-10. I think that's optimistic. I really do think that's optimistic, guys. I mean, we're not a bad team, though, as far as, like, we should be able to upset a couple of teams. We'll see. I don't think we're upsetting the Packers. I don't think we're upsetting the Bucks. But we could definitely beat a team like the Broncos or beat a team like the Panthers. We're not going to be favorites in that game, but we can get an upset there. We could beat the Seahawks because they have no Russell Wilson now, so that's a game that we can win. So let's say we beat the Seahawks. We split with the Eagles because the Eagles don't even look that bad, unfortunately. We beat the Giants at the end of the year. So that's 3 more wins. Dallas is tough. You know, I mean, I think we have 3 more wins on the schedule, kind of, but it's going to be tough. We're upsetting ourselves. Yeah, that's true. We need to trade Landon Collins. Landon Collins at linebacker I thought played okay today. Just don't put him in coverage. You do not. Okay, fair enough, Pat. Louis T. Enrique said they may start early. We'll lose the bye week. I've watched some games. Corral and Ritter have impressed me the most. Hal is solid as well. I haven't watched much of him. I heard things about Pickett and Rattler will be a bust. Yeah, maybe. Tim, I've loved being in your community. By the way, it's really nice to have people to watch the games with and just have a voice whilst watching NFL. Thanks for everything you do. Man, appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for being here. It's you guys watching is what allows me to keep doing this. It's fun. DJ Dallas spinning around, getting past the 30-yard line and up to the 31. And that's where he will go down, and Geno Smith in the offense will take the field. That's right. This is a rematch from Super Bowl 40. Back when the Seahawks had Sean Alexander. Who was their quarterback? Matt Hasselbeck. And in motion. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, play action. Geno, blitz coming, has to get rid of it. And nice throw to DK, and nice catch. That'll be a first down for Seattle. Oh, they say incomplete? DK say no. Go back to the replay. Let's take a look here. Does he get his hands underneath? And absolutely. Definitely a catch. At least from that angle, he got his hands under it for sure. Did he bobble it? That to me looks like a catch. See what the ref says.
Completed pass.
Yeah.
First down.
Yep, that they corrected it on the field. Good call. DK Metcalf made the grab. So that'll be a first down. Tressway can tackle better than most of their defenders. True. I say we beat the Broncos, Seahawks, Panthers, split with the Cowboys, sweep the Eagles, and beat the Giants. Well, it's a lot. I hope so. Didn't I say that we could upset the Panthers? Didn't I say that? The Broncos and the Panthers? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. First and 10 here. Geno, I formation. Takes the snap. Play action. Geno is going to go down. Number 92 coming up, making the play, as well as Hayward. No, it was not 92. It was 97. That 7 was bunched up. That's what I missed. No, it was 97. Casey Hayward beating the right guard and getting up there for the sack. Good play by Hayward. Second and 18 now for the Seahawks. 2 receivers to each side. Geno takes the snap. 5-man rush. No, 6-man rush. Kind of get rid of it quickly and incomplete. Looking for Swain on the play. Now it's 3rd and 18. See what they draw up here. Empty backfield set. 3 receivers on his right. Steelers look like they're going to rush forward. They do. Geno is just going to have to get rid of it quickly, throwing it underneath, and Swain will barely get past the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 2 or 3. That'll be 4th down and 15, 16, somewhere in there. That'll bring out the punting unit. Loud. The punt returner for the Steelers, Dixon, coming in. Last time he kicked, it was a terrible kick. Only went like a net 20 yards or something like that. Let's see what they got this time. Dixon takes the snap and will punt it. This one's a much better kick, and he will catch it right around the 17, and McLeod will try to run it. Nice move, but hey, there you go. Good tackle there by Homer. Couldn't make everybody miss, and he basically gets no gain, maybe even loses a yard. So the Steelers will start inside their own 20, right around the 16, 17-yard line. Steelers up by 7. Geno sacked. That's right, Hassan. We should trade Ryan Fitzpatrick. Nobody wants Ryan Fitzpatrick, especially not for $10 million. And he's hurt. Yeah, nobody's trading for Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's 39 years old. A 39-year-old hurt journeyman quarterback. Yeah. Not exactly high on the priority list for other teams. Let's do a poll, shall we? Do a poll. All right, I sent the poll out there. No one wants private. Yeah, he's on a 1-year deal. Exactly. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. All right. Steelers take the field again. There's Bobby Wagner, longtime Seahawk, former Super Bowl MVP. 3 receivers to his left. Cloud goes in motion, and they're going to set up the screen for Deontay. Deontay following his blockers. Nice moves, and he makes another. Oh, Bobby Wagner tackles him at the ankles. I thought he got away from both those tackles. But he gets maybe about a 6-yard gain. Deontay Johnson, good tackle by Bobby, because otherwise that could have been off to the races. Then who is stupid enough to almost get an almost 40-year-old quarterback when you need a franchise QB? Dan Snyder. True. 2 receivers to each side. Big Ben takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw and caught by Johnson. Johnson tried to spin out of the tackle. Could not do it, but still gets enough for a first down. Moving the chains. Red Wing says, I don't want to trade him. He's all we got. But, I mean, we signed him as a bridge quarterback, but what they decided to do was build an entire team and then go for the franchise quarterback. So that is why next year we will definitely be drafting our franchise quarterback, because that's something that's holding us back. But at the same time, it's not the biggest problem we have. Our defense is the biggest problem by a mile. All right, Big Ben, some man in motion, takes the snap, play action. Big Ben pumping and quickly throws it over to Harris underneath, and Harris has plenty of room to run, and a little shake and bake action. Gets about 12 yards and another first down. Najee Harris has been impressive this season. Not having his best day, but still, really good player. At least we have something to look forward to. Yeah, it'll be fun. It should be an interesting offseason. We are the champions of the offseason, that's for sure. All right, Big Ben under center. Claypool goes in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. And again, he gets bottled up. Maybe gains about 2. This Seahawks run defense has been really, really good tonight. Ryan Fitzpatrick almost led the Dolphins to the playoffs last year. He might bring a spark. I'm praying. Well, let me tell you this, RNG. Ryan Fitzpatrick has never made the playoffs in his entire career. I don't think he's carrying this trash defense to the playoffs. At least we have something to look forward to. Yep. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year? That's a fun question. But let's take a look at this play first. Big Ben takes the snap. Quick blitz. Has to get rid of it quick. And he caught it. It's Pat Freiermuth again. And he will get the first down after a gain of 8. But who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? That's a great question. A great question. A fun one to watch would be the Cardinals versus the Ravens. That would be a fun one to watch. 2 really mobile quarterbacks. Would be like the first real mobile quarterback to win. Of course, you have people like Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, but there's still more pocket passers that can move. This would be the first time you have 2 guys that are true mobile quarterbacks. They can also sling it. They're great quarterbacks, but they're just obviously what makes them so special is their ability to run the football at an incredible level. Balaj gets the pitch, getting about 4 yards, but it looks like it'll be negated from a holding penalty. Let's take a look.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 9.
Never mind. Add 15. Add 15 to the end of the play. Monet gets the call for the face mask. Cardinals going 17-0. I doubt it. We need to draft a free safety, sign a new linebacker. Landon either needs to agree to restructure his deal or go, preferably go. Yeah, I don't think there's too much left for him, but we'll see. I think the Ravens will overcome their playoff troubles. Yeah, they're a great football team, but we'll see. Cardinals are good. Big Ben fakes the jet sweep, then play action, and then he just gets it out in the flat for Najee Harris, who spins away from a tackler. What an impressive move. Gets tackled as he goes out of bounds. And it'll be second and about 5. It should have been no gain on the play, but Najee Harris making some moves. I doubt Cardinals go 17-0, but they are a phenomenal football team. They just beat the Browns today. They're 6-0. They beat the Rams. They're looking strong. They should have lost to the Vikings, though, so they're definitely beatable. The Vikings missed a short field goal that would have beat the Cardinals, so they're not unbeatable, but they're phenomenal, that's for sure. Alrighty then. Big Ben takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Najee Harris goes to the right side instead, and he will gain only about 2. But another team you don't forget about is still the Bucs. The Bucs are still a really strong football team, so they're not dead yet. Of course, you have the Packers. The Rams, I know they lost to the Cardinals, but they're still a good team. I think those would probably be my 4 teams out of the NFC that have a realistic shot. Oh, the Cowboys have a realistic shot. I like Dan Quinn, their defensive coordinator. But, oh, they get him to jump. Big Ben has a free play. He's going deep. And Deontay Johnson could not make the catch. But that will be an offsides call and bring it up 5 yards. Problem with Dallas, though, is Dak Prescott's still taking some hits. What's his name? I think it's Alric Robinson or something like that. He used to play for Alabama. Drafted in 2016, I believe. The year that Josh Doxson was drafted. He's the one that jumps off sides. Bucs got their division locked down. Falcons suck. Panthers are crumbling. And the Saints are too inconsistent. True. All right, Big Ben takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Najee Harris will dive forward. Fight for a couple extra yards and get maybe about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Chiefs are not going to the Super Bowl. Chiefs. The thing about the Chiefs is their defense is horrible, but they still have Pat Mahomes. They can get healthy and get right. They're not out of it until they're out of it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. But, you know, I definitely am not picking them as the favorite. That's for sure. I think the Ravens are solid. The AFC. Think about this. Big Ben puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Pitch play over to Najee Harris. Najee Harris. Oh, whoa! Huge hit by Jamal Adams. Laying the boom on big boy Najee Harris. Dang. Najee Harris smiling. Looking at him saying, yo, nice hit, bro. That's a nice hit. They met in the hole, and low man wins. You can see there, Najee Harris stayed a little too high, and Adams come up and laid the hit stick on him after a gain maybe about 2-3 yards. The Green Bay Packers are going to win it this year. Reasonable shot. Reasonable shot. Can they get past the NFC Championship, though? Let's see. Who else on the AFC is really that good? Is there anybody? The entire AFC South sucks. The AFC East, the Bills could make it. The Bills are a really strong football team. I like Sean McDermott's coach, of course, Josh Allen. Defense has woken up as of late. So the Bills are a team that's definitely fierce from the AFC. The AFC West, the Chargers just got beat today. Who'd they play again? The Ravens. So they're a team, though, that's still interesting. The Raiders. I just don't really consider the Raiders a real contender. Chargers, I think, are still maybe a year or two away to really be in that conversation. So I don't like the AFC West. So I guess that leaves, like, I could see a Baltimore versus Buffalo AFC championship. And, you know, it'll be tough. And I would probably pick Buffalo in that game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore won it, though. So that's my prediction for the AFC Championship. Buffalo versus the Baltimore Ravens. And then let's go with the Buccaneers. Go with the Buccaneers versus the Cardinals. And I'm going to say the Buccaneers beat the Cardinals again. Buccaneers go back to the Super Bowl. And it's going to be Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. And the Buffalo Bills go down to the defending champs. And the Bucs win back-to-back. Tom Brady, the ultimate GOAT. There's my prediction. The Raiders with no Gruden are dead in the water. Broncos got injured. Well, they won today. Raiders won. They beat the Broncos. Steelers, quick throw, and caught by Chase Claypool for the first down. Inside the 10-yard line now are the Steelers. Super Bowl would be Bucs versus Ravens. I can see it. Totally see it. The thing about Tom Brady is you got to remember, everybody. Smartest quarterback in the league right now. There's nothing you can do to surprise him. He is just so smooth. We watched him on Thursday, and you could just, even in his old age, it's not even like he has that super strong arm or anything. It's just a smooth presence about him, right? Like, it's just a smooth, slight moves in the pocket, nothing crazy, no running or anything, just slight little steps here, bang, 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 and then he just picks you apart with that arm, just slinging it. So I say it's Bucs versus Bills. Bucs win it all. All right, Big Ben Roethlisberger taken in the shotgun. First and goal from the 6.5. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Najee Harris still on his feet and still going, moving those feet. Look at him go. He goes to get tackled at the 1-yard line. He got bottled up right around the 4, but still found a way to stay on his feet, got loose, and nearly got to the touchdown. So Seattle will use their second timeout. Take 3. Their third timeout. They want to save some time on the clock to see if they can't get points on the board before half. 7-0 right now, and Najee Harris and company are knocking on the door. Najee Harris got the first touchdown. That one was through the air. See if they don't try to run it with him again up the middle. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Oh, good defense there by the Seahawks. Bottled him up. Maybe even lost a half a yard. So now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.5. All right, 3rd and goal. 1 minute and 10 seconds and counting. Big Ben under center, puts Ebron in motion. Handoff to Ebron on the jet sweep, and he dives into the end zone. Eric Ebron extends the lead for the Steelers, now to 13-0, pending the extra point. That was smooth as butter. I think Brady retires after the season. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think he's ready to give it up, bro. I think he's ready to give it up. And I don't see why he would give it up. That's another thing, is that his style of play is not one that needs to give it up anytime soon. That's the wild thing about him. He doesn't take a lot of hits. Boswell in to kick the field goal, and it's good. But think about it. He doesn't take a lot of hits. He doesn't need the strongest arm. He just picks you apart. He can still throw the ball 50, 60 yards. It's not like he has a terrible arm. It's just, it's not the strongest, but it's good enough, right? And he's the smartest quarterback in the league just because he's been there for so long. He knows every defense in the book. He knows everything that you could possibly throw at him. On top of that, he has guys like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette, and Ronald Jones in the backfield. He still has Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski's not even that old. He could come back for another year or two. Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard. I mean, he's had tons of weapons. A top 5 offensive line with Donovan Smith and Tristan Wirfs and all them. Like, they're, I think it's Jensen is their center or something like that. I don't remember their center's name. He's pretty good, though. But yeah, like, there's just so many weapons there. Look at that throw. It's just a perfect spiral bang. They just happened to show a highlight of him right now. There's Justin Herbert. Perfect spiral bang. But yeah, it's just a... Man. Brady, like, legitimately, what's crazy is Brady can play till 50. That's the wild part. I mean, he's still playing so well, too. What's his stat line? 17 touchdowns to 3 interceptions at age 44. What? 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions in 6 games. He's only played 6 games, guys. He's nearly averaging 3 touchdowns a game and a half a pick, and also averaging over 300 yards a game still. What? Yeah, Marpet, one of the best guards in the league. Yep. Who's better, CD Lamb or Terry McLaurin? Give me Terry all day, man. Give me Terry all day. Seriously. But yeah, I mean, last year he had 40 touchdowns, 12 picks, 4,600 yards. Even with the Patriots, his final year, 4,057 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions, throwing it to nobodies. Yeah, I mean, the last couple years in Patriots, he had like nobody throwing it to. Nobody to throw it to, I should say. Look at 2016, 3,500 yards, 28 touchdowns, 2 picks. I mean, he could still go forever. He can still go forever, man. Brady leads the NFL. I know, I see it. I mean, it's crazy. On top of that, a 68.5 completion percentage. His worst game, oh, he did have a 51% in a rainy day versus the Patriots. Outside of that, he's at 64, 67, 74, 73, 81. He could still keep going just because of his style of game. You see Mahomes' brother? Yeah, I did. That's just terrible. There's no need for it. It's Bush League. It's just terrible. He should really just be banned. Like, his brother should just ban him from games. I mean, just stuff like that. I mean, come on, dude. Everybody loves Sean Taylor. This is not somebody to dance on and hold up an L as he goes by. It's just terrible, dude. Geno Smith in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Takes a snap. Quickly throws it and batted down at the line. 1 minute and 1 second now. Hayward. No, who was it that got a hand on it? Was it Hayward? Hayward may have gotten it. Come to think of it, I don't think we've ever had a franchise QB in our history. Yeah, Sonny was probably one of the last ones. I mean, Joe Theismann didn't play here long. Doug Williams didn't play here long. Mike Rippon didn't play here long. And then, like, you know, I guess, like, the closest thing you could say is, like, RG3 2012 or Kirk Cousins, I guess. But we never paid him, so, yeah, it's terrible. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Geno Smith. Looking, and now he's going to have to roll out to his left. Geno throwing it on the run, and is it going to be caught by Lockett? It looked like he bobbled it. See if the refs are coming together. Did they call it? No, it looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass. Lockett could not get his hands under it. That was only one of 2 targets so far for Lockett in the first half.
Couple of timeouts.
Yep, looks like it is just going to stay incomplete. How was Geno not throwing a pick yet? For sure. It's funny. I would have jumped down from the stands and beat his butt. Yeah, it's bad, dude. It just sucks. Did he find the fountain of youth? Yeah, well, That's what I'm saying is he doesn't need youth. It's just the type of style of game he plays. It's crazy. And then down goes Geno. And the Steelers will use their second timeout because they're going to have about 40 some odd seconds left on the clock to get into field goal range of their own. Highsmith beating the left tackle. Just getting around Brown. Geno never stepped up. Never even had time to step up. And nice play by Highsmith. Geno's so bad. And in to kick it away is Dixon. Dixon kicks it to the 40, and the 41 is where it stays. Barton downs it at the 41-yard line, and that is where the Steelers will start this drive with 36 seconds. And they have one timeout and only need to get about 20 yards to get into field goal range. Three receivers to the left, empty backfield set. Big Ben takes a snap, only a three-man rush. Quickly throws it out to Deontay Johnson, and Johnson will step out of bounds only after gaining about 3-4 yards. That'll take about 5 seconds off the clock. 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Steelers. Can the Steelers get into field goal range before halftime? Do you do basketball games? I do, actually. I did a lot of the playoff games this last year, and yeah, I enjoy basketball. That's the sport I played growing up. Big Ben in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to throw, avoiding the rush, and he tries to get out to the flat for Harris, and Harris incomplete. So that takes another 4 seconds off the clock, 27 seconds. Big Ben goes over to Najee, says, yo, my bad, threw a bad ball. It just shows how mature people are. I know Patrick ain't doing that because he's respectful, but his brother want to act cute and do stupid things like, come on, we ain't here for that, we here for football. Well, that's why Pat Mahomes is a starting quarterback in the NFL and his brother's nothing, right? And there you go. That's all you got to know about it. 27 seconds, 3rd and 8. You got to get a first down here if you're the Steelers. Takes the snap. Big Ben looking, pumping, throwing it over the middle, caught by Johnson. Johnson, though, cannot do anything with it. He just gets out of bounds. It's 4th and 7. That'll bring out the punting unit. Probably should have just stayed inbounds, to be honest. That would have just been allow them to run out the clock. But since he ran out of bounds, the clock stopped at 20 seconds. Now they have to punt it over to the Seahawks. Big boy punter here will probably just punt it out of bounds. Smart thing to do, may as well. No need to worry about doing anything else. Just punt it straight out of bounds. Let's see what happens. Yep, he punts it all the way back, at least into the end zone. So that's a touchback, and that'll happen with about 12 seconds on the clock. We'll see if the Seahawks decide to do anything with it or if they just take what they got and kneel it down. Got the haunted houses over here, the Halloween haunted houses. But yeah, I mean, that is just so gross on everything. Anyway, let's take a look here at the stats from halftime. 18 of 23, Big Ben, 119 yards and a touchdown. Najee Harris, 13 carries, 28 yards. He also has 4 catches, 30 yards and a touchdown. Eric Ebron was the one rushing touchdown, so a little bit of backwards here. Najee Harris gets the receiving touchdown, and the tight end gets the rushing touchdown. Over there for Seattle, Geno Smith right now, 8 for 14, 63 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. He's been sacked twice. Alex Collins right now has 4 carries, 19 yards. Then DK Metcalf is the leading receiver, 3 catches for 28 yards. Bobby Wagner has 7 tackles, leading his team. No, excuse me. Brooks leading his team with 9 tackles. Then over on the Steelers, we have a much more distributed tackling stat line, but Minkah Fitzpatrick is leading in the category with 3. Yeah, it was 13 tacklers. 13 tacklers all had a tackle before somebody got 2 tackles. That was interesting. Take a look here at the team stats. We got 13 first downs for the Steelers, only 3 for the Seahawks. 1 for 6 on third down for the Seahawks, 4 for 8 for the Steelers. 177 total yards to 65. 4 penalties, 30 yards for the Seahawks. 2 penalties, 15 yards. No turnovers, but the Steelers are over 2-1 on time of possession. 20-45 to 9-15. Steelers are just taking care of business and destroying the Seahawks. Yo, Tim, did you see the Mahomes thing? Yeah, it's terrible, dude. It's just terrible. It's just disgusting. It's unnecessary. Why? That's all I can say about it. There's really just gross. It's gross. Anyway, but all right, to answer Elijah's question, yeah, I do basketball games. I have a bunch of basketball games from last season. Basketball is the sport I grew up playing. I didn't play football until I walked onto the team in college. Went to a D3 school, so nothing special, but I walked on. It was fun. Had a good time over there. I played basketball in college as well for 2 years before giving it up. I was playing football, and I would come to practice for basketball like a month and a half after everybody else, and being, about 5'9.5", 225-pound shooting guard, not a lot of speed. It was hard to get play time, so they didn't really use me even in we had a JV in college as well, and they didn't even really use me on that, which is understandable. I just never got PT, so I was like, you know what? It's a terrible sport to play when you don't get PT. Basketball is one of the worst because it's a winter sport. So you only get, especially when you're away from home, you only get basically 1 day for Thanksgiving because you have a tournament that Friday, practice on Wednesday. So you get 1 day for Thanksgiving. So literally my freshman year, I flew home for a day to spend Thanksgiving with my family. And Thanksgiving's a big deal in my family. It's like a 4 or 5 day event for my family. And then you only get 5 days home for Christmas when everybody else in school gets 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks or something like that. So you only get, as I said, 5 days for that. So I flew home for 5 days, and it's just a tough sport to play when you're when you're not getting play time because you're staying and missing family time, and nothing's really happening at the school. You know what I mean? And you're not getting play time, and you don't have much of a future. So I ended up giving it up. I was a decent basketball player in high school, but as I said, I wasn't good enough to miss a month of practice and then try to get playtime. I wasn't that good. If I started day 1, I may be able to get some playtime. And not started as far as but if I was there at practice day 1, went through the ranks, it could have had a chance. Oh yeah, another QB prospect to keep an eye on is Carson Strong. Yeah, he's the, oh man, his school just went out of my head. For some reason, Kansas State's coming. That ain't right. Wow. Anyway, I've heard Oh, that bugs me. I feel like I should know this, but I completely forgot where Carson Strong plays. But I've heard of him. Just felt the need to mention him with the rest. Yeah, true. God, that bugs me. Carson Strong. Who's he play for? Nevada. Started thinking, I was like, is it Wyoming? Is it, I'm Utah? Literally, these are the things that go through my head, but no, it was Nevada. I'd rather have family over sports 100%. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to play sports if that was a thing. Like if I was actually playing. But when you're not playing, it's tough. And I already had football. I ended up walking onto the tennis team. Also walked on to the track and field team. So threw a little bit on the in and out. So indoor and outdoor, I mean. So yeah, I had fun in college. Still in the first of the NFC North. That's right, Andrea. You guys are killing it for sure. Let's take a look at the NFL standings. Let's have some fun with that, shall we? The Bills 4-1, Chargers lead 4-2 of their division, Ravens 5-1, Browns fall to 3-3, Bengals are 4-2, Titans are 3-2 in their division, and they're probably going to lose tomorrow to the Bills. So AFC South all of a sudden becomes the worst division in football, right? Because if we go over here, Cowboys are 5-1, Cardinals are 6-0, Packers are 5-1, Bucks are 5-1. So everybody at least has one good team. The AFC South goes from one of the better divisions last year. I mean, Texans were bad. Jacksonville wasn't good either. These two were really bad, but sorry, they weren't one of the best. But they had two really good football teams, 11-5, and the Titans may have went 11-5 as well. Actually, I think they both went 11-5 last season, and now both of them are pretty much in the tanker. We'll see if the Titans or the Colts can turn it around. I think the Colts can turn it around. They had a tough loss this week. Who did they lose to? No, that was last week. Monday night where they lost to... No, they won, didn't they? Man, I'm getting all confused. I think they won last week, actually. Yeah, they almost lost. No, the Ravens did come back and win. That's right. They had a field goal chance to win it, and they missed it, and the Ravens won, right? I think it was the Colts Ravens. So. Hey Tim, what's your thoughts on Nate Cox? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who that is. Lamb was trolling with Jalen Mills after the TD to win that game. Huh. Tough. Nate Cox, I'm not familiar with Nate Cox. He's a quarterback for Nevada? So he's what, the backup quarterback for Strong? Tallest QB college football? How tall is he? 6'9"? Left foot punting, right foot kicking? What in the world? Okay, so he's kind of like an anomaly. Interesting. See how he looks once Carson Strong goes to the NFL. That'll be fun to watch. The Bengals have really surprised me this season. Well, who have they beat? Who have the Bengals beat? I know they just beat the Lions. They suck. So, what's their schedule? 4-2. They beat the Vikings. That was good. Lost to the Bears. See, that's weird. They beat the Steelers. But then they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. They lost to the Packers. And they beat the Lions. Yeah, I mean, three teams that aren't super good right now. The Steelers are kind of suspect. I don't know. They're kind of hit or miss. But the thing is the Bengals offense is actually really good. It's their defense that concerns me. Their defense is the concerning part. So that's what's going to hold them back. Fitz is definitely getting his job back when he turns. No doubter. Pick Enrico, no doubter. How's it going, man? Stopping by. Poor Lions fans still can't win a game. Yeah. The Lions are the Lions, man. Who do they have next? Whenever you think your team is bad, remember the Lions. Rams, Eagles, Steelers, Browns, Bears, Vikings, Broncos, Cardinals, Falcons, Seahawks, Packers. They have a few wins potentially in here. Beat the Falcons. They can upset a team like the Vikings, to believe it or not. Hey, they almost did last week, 19-17. Bears are a team they can upset. Eagles are a team they can beat. They're not going to be a favorite in any single game, but no potential there. The Seahawks are definitely a winnable game for them now. No Russell Wilson. There's some potential there. Or they could beat the Packers if the Packers already iced up the game. Maybe they sit their starters and they could beat the Packers at the end, maybe. The reason I'm on the basketball team is because I'm a lefty and throw everyone off. Nice. Packers game was super winnable. Yeah, they did take the... Yeah, they had a missed field goal. They should have won that game, right? Evan McPherson missed that field goal. They should have won in overtime, I think. Bears game was winnable too. Yeah, both their losses were winnable. That's true. That's true. Yeah, their defense is what's going to hold them back. Watching Stafford and Goff play each other with their old teams would be fun if it wasn't so disgustingly one-sided. True. True. That's a good one. Lion fans had so much hope for the season. Really? They were thinking at least 7 or 8 wins, maybe 10 wins? No way. No way. They were not that hyped. No shot. They were not that delusional. I don't believe you. Send me a video in the Discord of a delusional Lions fan thinking they're going to win 10 games. Please, find that for me. Only the Lions could draft, or not draft, but have 2 quarterbacks that were drafted number 1 overall back-to-back and still suck. I agree, Red Wings. There's no way the Lions fans were that delusional. Not all Lion fans. No, they won't. I can't believe it. I can't believe that they're that silly. They had to be delusional? That's an understatement. That's an understatement. All right, Boswell in to kick away the second half. And it'll be a touchback. And the Seahawks will start this half now down 14 with the ball at their own 25-yard line. Geno Smith again taking the field. Carroll says they need to run the ball and take pressure off Geno. So even down 14, it sounds like they're going to run the football. Tomlin knows Seattle will try to get it to Lockett and Metcalf. Yep, those are the two best players on offense. Geno Smith under center. Takes the snap, handing it off to the right side is Alex Collins. Alex Collins bouncing off some tacklers, still moving though. And he's going to get maybe a gain of about 4 up to the 29-yard line. 2nd and 6 now coming up for the Seahawks. Curious what they'll do next year, though. Get Jared Goff ain't it. That's the problem. What drugs were they on? Yeah, no kidding, Elijah. Yo, Alex Collins just ran into his own dude. Remember when I said pinballing? I thought he ran into a Steelers guy. No, from that angle, you could clearly see him run into his own person. 2nd and 5 now. Geno Smith under center again. Single back formation. Takes the snap, and they're going to hand it off to Collins. Collins, nice run up the middle. Finds the hole. And he's going to get about a nice 10-yard gain on that one. First down, Seahawks. Here we go, Seattle. Get the ball running. Good job by that offensive line. Double teaming to the second level. Minka Fitzpatrick gets another tackle. All right, Geno again under center. Collins, the running back, takes a snap, handing it off to Collins. Collins hits another hole, getting to the second level, making a guy miss, getting a block from DK. And they're up to a nice 20-yard gain. Alex Collins. 7 carries, 56 yards. Starting this one off nicely. Elijah predicting a Geno Smith interception. We'll see if they ever throw the football. Maybe they just run the football the whole time. Yeah, who's number 93 for the Steelers? Why is he a stand-up linebacker at number 93? That was weird. All right, here we go. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to DK Metcalf. Metcalf makes the first guy miss, and he's going to get a nice gain, maybe about 7 yards or so. There you go. They need to completely overhaul their receiving core, true. Secondary, and get a new QB. I could see them sticking one more year with Goff while they set everything else up. Yeah, I mean, they're a project. They're like 4 years away from doing anything. They're a project, a real project. Geno Smith under center, 3 tight ends, all of them to the right. DJ Dallas enters the game as the running back, takes a snap, and they're going to hand it off to him again. Nice jump step, and he'll get another first down. All right, here come the Seahawks running the football really well to start this second half. They only, I believe, had 5 carries total, and now it's 4 carries. I think it was 5 carries for like 18 yards, and now they're up to 10 carries, 67 yards. And the next 5 carries doing really, really well. DK goes to the bench for a breather. 2 receivers to each side. Collins back in the game as the single back. Geno under center. Takes the snap. And they're going to hand it off to the right side. And Alex Collins, nice running. Great blocking by this O-line. And he gets another 7-yard pop. 93 on the Seahawks, bro. That was their nose tackle. Yeah, he's still a stand-up linebacker. Look at him. Even on that play, he's a stand-up linebacker in the middle of the field. He doesn't look like a D tackle, though. He looks like maybe a D end. I don't know who number 93 is, but I don't know why he's playing stand-up linebacker now for several plays. Geno Smith under center. Takes a snap. Handing it off this time to Collins again. And Alex Collins. Dude, This guy is running well. Another first down, gain of about another 6 or 7. He's at 9 carries, 70 yards all of a sudden. Man, Pete Carroll wasn't lying. They're coming in and pounding the rock. They've literally had one screen pass, and the rest has been runs, and they're just punishing it down the Steelers' throat. Roger Smith would be thrilled with this game. All right, first and goal from the 10. 3 receivers over to the right, bunched formation. One of them goes in motion. Lockett, that is, takes the snap. Hand off again to Collins. Collins hits the backside hole again. Oh, and he makes a man miss, and he's still going, and he's going to get up to the 5-yard line. Man, I thought he was going to go down, and he ends up... Uh-oh. There's a flag on the play. Not sure what the flag is. Might be some unnecessary roughness at the end. Not sure. Wait, different 93. That's Joe Scobert. He's an inside linebacker. The nose tackle is on IR. I got you. All right, let's see what the refs call. There's a couple of flags on the field. Here it is. Let's see what he has to say.
Personal foul. Defense number 90. Half the distance penalty.
Oh, he's punching the ball. Interesting. You're not allowed to punch the ball. He's not even punching the ball, though, to be fair. He didn't hit the ball once. He punched him in the gut, punching him in, like, the throat. Oh, man. TJ Watt taking some shots there on Collins. So now it'll be 1st and 3, and a run up the middle for Collins. Collins will get maybe a yard. Casey Hayward wants a flag. He thought maybe there's a holding. It'll be 2nd and goal from about the 2. I think the Seahawks have found something in the run game. Yeah, for sure. Geno Smith hands it off up the middle, and Collins gets the touchdown! And the Seahawks find a way to put points on the board. Got to take a look at this. This is going to be close. Did Collins stay off the ground? That's the question here. Collins took it up the middle, had a hole, and I think he may have it. Did his knee touch? Oh, his forearm's down. Dude, he's like, oh man, he is like inches away from the touchdown. Inches away. Sure, they're going to take a look at this one. All scoring plays are reviewed
before confirming this touchdown.
Oh, I don't know. It's like an inch, maybe. I think he's short. I think his forearm was down just short of the touchdown. That's so close. Oh, that's so close. I don't know if you could overturn it because that nose of the football, it's hard to see. If I'm being honest, I think he's like an inch short, but that's hard to call. Elijah says count it for sure. What's up, Bladen? They do confirm it. So kicking it the PAT from the left hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. All right. So the Seahawks on the board, down 14-7. Didn't somebody earlier predict a score of Seahawks winning this game 17-14? No, predicting Seahawks 17-10. So it was close. And that was you, Elijah. 17-10. Yeah, I remember you, Bladen. How's it going, man? You only have to message it once. I'll see it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. been getting a lot of subs. Thanks for noticing, man. Yeah, we're doing good things over here. I think we just hit 2050. 2050 today, so we're gaining some stuff. No shot. No shot. There's just no way. There's 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 no, and this is impossible. They did not do this. There's no way. They did not have the family of Sean Taylor take pictures out front of porta pots on Sean Taylor Road. There's no way. It's impossible. It's impossible. No way they took this photo out front of the Sean Taylor sign and they put it right in front of a row of porta pots after this football game. Just when you thought you couldn't get any worse. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. They literally had the family take pictures of the Sean Taylor Road sign in front of a row of porta pots after a 31-13 blowout loss. It's impossible. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Seahawks 24-21. I see it bleeding. But that's just, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You're really going to have Sean Taylor's family, after this horrible, ridiculous week, take the pictures of Sean Taylor Road in front of a row of Porta Johns. I just... Guys. How is it? I'm always going to be a fan. I'm always going to be a fan of this football team. I will never leave. But holy crap, they make it so hard. They make this so hard. They make this so hard. I'm never leaving. But bro, How many subs did it take you to go live? Okay, Bladen, you really have to, really have to not continue to ask the same question. I'm going to see your comment. Don't worry. Okay? Give me a minute to respond. You're okay to ask questions, but just ask them once. But how many subscribers did it take to you to go live? I went live pretty quickly. Early on in the thing, I was only had like maybe a couple hundred subs when I first started going live earlier with the play-by-play and stuff like that last season. So it wasn't that many before we started going live, maybe even under 200. And but yeah, somewhere in there when we started going live. As I said, you could ask questions, Bladen. Just don't just keep asking them. I will get to your comment. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Big Ben in the shotgun, up 14-7. 1st and 10 from the 40. Takes the snap, handing it off to Najee Harris. Najee Harris barreling for it. Nice. Keeps those legs a-churning. And when he got hit for about 2-yard gain, he finds a way to get 6. Oh, did you go live? I use an app called OBS. And now I'm using a Streamlabs OBS. We're going to be 6 in 1 week. You're going to turn... Wait. Oh. Yeah, 6 in a row. Yeah, you are, Andrea. Okay. Rub it in, Andrea. Just rub it in. I get it. 2nd and 4 here. Najee Harris in the backfield with Big Ben. McLeod goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw. Back shoulder throw. And Chase Claypool and Big Ben not on the same page. Chase saying, yo, my fault. But 3rd and 4 now coming up for the Steelers. I gotta hope, says Hassan, we're beating the Packers. All right, 3rd and 4. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to his left. Takes the snap. Looking left. Pumping. Now has to get rid of it quick. The pressure's there and completes it. Deontay Johnson gets the catch for around a nice 10, 12-yard gain. And that'll move the chains. Man, Deontay Johnson has 8 catches right now, but only for 48 yards. 48 yards, 8 catches. That's what, 6 yards a carry? Crazy. Or 6 yards a catch, rather. All right, Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers. No, 3 receivers to the right. Play action. Looking to throw. Going deep. And caught! Again, Deontay Johnson. Nice grab. Nice throw by Big Ben. Beating the cover, too. And sneaking it in there. Deontay Johnson and Big Ben on the same page. No kidding. Yep, they beat the cover, too. Good throw. 1st and 10 inside the 20 now. Big Ben, 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw. And nice grab by Chase Clay. Oh, no. Chase Claypool did not catch it. Thought he came back and grabbed it, but no. Chase Claypool got up and slammed the ball, upset that he did not get it. Now that'll be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. That is a throw. That is a dime by Big Ben. That is a dime. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. McLeod goes in motion, takes the snap, setting up the screen to Deontay. Deontay has to make the first man miss, but he cannot make the second, and he's going to lose a few yards on that one. There is also a flag on the play, but this will now be 3rd and long. We'll see if they accept the flag. I doubt it. That they take the loss of yards and loss of down. Here we go.
Everywhere.
Good, Elijah. I'm glad you joined the Discord. Looks like it's going to be illegal. Hands to the face by the Steelers.
There's 2 fouls on the play.
Oh, 2 fouls on the play.
Both by the offense.
Oh, both by the offense.
Blocking the back.
Give him
Number
back in the back.
76
Okay.
and number 11. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
All right, fair enough. Woo. $14-7 now. That's going to push them back to 2nd and 20, so they do accept the penalty. I would have declined it. It was already a loss of 4 or so. So why accept the penalty? You had 3rd and 14. Now you have 2nd and 20. So you give him 2 shots. Let's see. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Big Ben, quick throw over the middle. Caught. And it worked out for the Seahawks. Now that's only going to be a gain of about 5 or 6. So 3rd and long nonetheless. No harm, no foul. Big Ben has 29 dropbacks, and he's only been hurried 4 times. No sacks, no QB hits. The Seahawks not really getting any pressure on Big Ben. And Big Ben's a guy that can't move either, so you got to be able to get pressure on Big Ben. You can't get pressure on Big Ben. You ain't getting pressure on anybody. Chase Claypool goes in motion. Now there's 3 receivers on the left. Looks like Seahawks are in man-to-man. Takes the snap. Big Ben going to his right side. Caught by Freiermuth, but not enough for the first. Good tackle there by Nair. And Big Ben saying to Mike, yo, let me go for it here. 4th down and 2. And I don't think he's going to let him. I think he's going to say, yo, let's just get the points. Go up by 10. Call it a day. Good catch there by Freiermuth. Good tackle by Nair. I think it was Nair. Is that his name? Neal. Excuse me. Neal made the tackle. Neal. 27-yard field goal attempt here from Boxwell on the right hash. Takes the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. What's your favorite college team? I'm a home team fan, so I like the University of Maryland. But, you know, as far as like a team that's good, I don't know. I kind of just like some coaches. Like, of course, I like Nick Saban. I like Dabo, Sweeney. But I don't know. Like, Maryland is my favorite college football team, though. That is I grew up like 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away, maybe at most, from College Park. I didn't go to Maryland, but that is just, I've always rooted for them. Maryland basketball was the first team to ever bring me a championship. Back in 2001. I was 7 years old, or just turned 8 years old, rather. And I remember watching that championship team. Steve Blake was the starting point guard. You had Juan Dixon, Lonnie Baxter, Byron Mouton, and Chris Wilcox was the starting 5. You had Gary Williams as the head coach. Great head coach. It was fun. Juan Dixon was our star player. He was phenomenal. He could shoot from anywhere. Steve Blake was basically our Steve Nash of the team. Very much of an assist man. Chris Wilcox was the big boy in the middle. You had Byron Mouton, was kind of like our Dennis Rodman, kind of our dirty work kind of guy, getting in there like the power forward. I think he actually technically played small forward for us, though, because I think Lonnie Baxter was also our big boy. So it was Lonnie Baxter and Chris Wilcox, I think, both played center and like power forward, basically. And then Byron Mouton was like a small forward, but more of a power forward. So it was interesting. The Wizard of Boz. The Wizard of Boz. Who's Boxwell? Boswell, rather. The Wizard of Boz. Boswell. You like the Badgers? Makes sense. Packers fan. Got the Wisconsin Badgers. You're always really good at college basketball, too. What's your head coach's name again? I can see his face. Older guy. Can't remember your head coach's name. He's been there for years, though. See his face, the white hair. By the way, snagged a new Redskins Gator today. Nice. Nice. All right, here we go. Boswell kicking the kickoff. We're going to get a return this time from Dallas. DJ Dallas running to his left and finds a crease, spins off some tacklers, pinballs on. He's going to get a nice gain, still running, and up near the 40-yard line. And the Seahawks, they're not dead yet. They ran the ball last drive absolutely phenomenally. We'll see if they get going. They have more rushing yards than passing yards right now, so we'll see. Tom Moore says, at least I got Clemson. There you go. Fuller has been on one right now, man. Whole offensive line for the Seahawks has been great. All right, they line up in the single back again. Put a man in motion, takes a snap, and they're going to run to the right. Collins gets hit, though, immediately. Has to spin around to just barely, maybe, nah, it looks like he's a half yard short of the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be second and a long 10 now. I would have gone play action there. Seemed like a good time to go play action. All right, Geno Smith, 2nd and 10 on their own 39. Takes the snap, play action. Quick throw outside to Lockett. Lockett with room to run. Nice throw by Geno Smith, and he goes out of bounds after a gain of about maybe 15 yards. Was that Lockett's? I think it's Tyler Lockett's first catch. Yeah, first catch for 14 yards. Good find there by Geno Smith. Molly on the coverage. Never even got close, or Mullet on the coverage. Elijah says, keep running the football. Yeah, they got to. Single back. And he pitch plays this time to the left. Collins makes the first guy miss. And he's going to get tackled after a gain of about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Seahawks. Feel like everything Wisconsin sports makes sense. Do you like Marquette? You like Marquette? Marquette's over there in Wisconsin. Then you got the Brewers. You got the Bucks. The Bucks just won the championship. That was exciting. Receiver goes in motion. And Dallas enters the game. Now they go play action. And he has a man wide open. And he breaks some tackles. Stiff arm. Everett. Can he get to the end zone? No. And he's inside the 5. Nice plays there by Everett. Gerald Everett, the acquisition this offseason from the Rams, tight end. Making some plays on that one. Wide open. Had 2 guys hit him as soon as he caught it. Spun both of them off, including Minkah Fitzpatrick. And then he stiff-armed Schobert. And he almost got to the end zone. And now it's 1st and goal from the 2. Collins back in the game. We got Geno Smith under center. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes a snap. Hand off to Collins. Collins spins off. And can he zigzag his way in? No. All right, 2nd and goal now for... Second and goal here. From the 1.5, Geno Smith in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, and has his man! Will Dissly gets the touchdown, and the Seahawks are right back in it. 17-14. Great job here by the Seahawks, finding their way to back in this football game. And they're not dead yet. Wow. By the way, I did post my new Virginia Tech jersey I got the day I went to the Notre Dame game. Did I post? I don't think you did. Seahawks defense has been trash, yeah. Seahawks defense has been trash. But they actually, I don't know. They haven't been as bad as you may think, honestly. I mean, they bottled up the run pretty decent. 14 carries, only 34 yards. Not even 3 yards a carry for Najee Harris. They did allow that nice run by Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson's been getting open a lot. 9 catches, 71 yards. Also that 1 carry for 25. So, I don't know. It's been a fight. I wouldn't say the defense has been bad for the Seahawks, especially compared to what they could have been. Put it that way. Posted it in the general chat. Nice. Who's number 78? I don't even know who it is. Is it anybody? They may not even have a name on it, huh? It's got a no name, I gotcha. But 78 is Bruce Smith. Oh, Bruce. Oh, okay, I know Bruce Smith, obviously. Ex-Redskin, all-time sack leader. McLeod takes it out of the end zone on the kickoff, and he is not going to get a good return. There's a flag on the play.
Kick it again.
They may have him kick it again. We'll see. Got no name on the back. Yep. Fair enough.
To get going.
Kicking team number 52 left early. 5-yard penalty will be added to.
Free kick. I didn't even know Bruce Smith went to Virginia Tech. I didn't know that. Seahawks need a big stop, says Elijah. I agree. Let's see what we got. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And it's going to be delayed handoff to Harris. Harris has to stiff arm a man in the backfield, but he can't escape. Good swarm tackles there. And that's going to be a loss of 2. They have bottled up Najee Harris really well today. 15 carries, 33 yards. Eric Ebron just missed the block. Good play there. The linebacker of the Seahawks. All right, here we go. Big Ben in the shotgun again. 2nd and 11 from their own 22. Got to get to the 34 for a first down. Takes the snap. Throws it underneath. Caught by Harris. Harris dragging a guy. But good tackle. It looks like that was Bobby Wagner. And it'll be a gain of about maybe 4. 3rd and about 7 now coming up. It's just under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ben Roethlisberger in the shotgun. Empty backfield set. 2 to the left, 2 receivers on the right, stacked on top of each other. Takes the snap, looking left, and going deep. And it's almost picked off. Reed, great coverage, and it's incomplete. 4th and 7. Also, it's funny, because this whole weekend, I was telling my friend Virginia Tech need to sell more than the maroon 25 jerseys. I need a white or orange jersey. Then during the tailgate, I go in the store and boom, there you go. Sweet. I don't even know who's number 25 for them. Is there a good player number 25? Couldn't even tell you who number 25 is for Virginia Tech. Another bad punt, but this time it's coming from the Steelers punter, and that is the big boy punter. He ends up terrible kick, and the Seahawks will start on their own 40. Who's number 25 for Virginia Tech? I really don't know. Forgive me. Forgive me because I have sinned. Frank Beamer? Did I know that name? I've never heard that name in my life. Frank Beamer. Oh, he played for Virginia Tech and then ended up becoming the coach for holy smokes. Good grief. Forever. 1987 to 2015. Oh. Fair enough. Now he is the special assistant to AD, the athletic director for Virginia Tech. So, part of that whole situation for a long time, I see. The Steelers have no receivers because Juju is injured and Claypool have not been too good. Well, I mean, Deontay Johnson's pretty good. Never heard of Frank Beamer. Fair enough. As I said, shoot me. I'm not a college football watcher, so forgive me that I don't watch Virginia Tech at all. I don't know nearly enough or nearly as much about college football as I do the NFL. I'm learning more and more about the college football game, though, now that I'm doing like scouting and everything for the draft. So I'm learning more and more about it, but I definitely have a whole lot to learn. That is not where my special set is, especially not coaches. But yeah, not especially in 2015. Yeah, no shot. I didn't do anything with college back in 2015. Oh, interesting. A cool idea. The 25 is retired, but every game they choose a deserving player to wear number 25 for a game. That's kind of cool. It's a cool idea. I like that. That's a good way to do it. It's a great way to do it. All right, here we go. Geno Smith under center. Man in motion, takes the snap. Hand off to the right side, and another big gaping hole for Collins, and Collins is still going. Hayward has to make the tackle about 12, 13 yards downfield. Man, oh man, the Seahawks are running down their throat. 16 carries, 95 yards, and a touchdown for Collins. I feel like I was going against Collins in one league I was playing. I don't remember. All right, they're going to run again to the right, and Collins would get a gain of about 3 this time. Who does he have tomorrow? He has, DK Metcalf tonight. He has the Bills defense and Tyler Bass tomorrow. Interesting. Been a battle there. All right, Geno Smith in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Play action. Has to get rid of it quickly and does. And bad throw. Looking for Lockett. Underthrown severely. Didn't even give Lockett a chance. And that'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Seahawks. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Steelers still on top, 17-14, but Seahawks have the ball. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Homer the running back, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. They're going to hand it off to Homer. Homer in another hole. Oh my goodness. And he makes a guy miss. Still going. And inside the red zone up to the 15. You cannot stop this Seahawks right now. Running right down their throats. No kidding. No kidding. My friend has completely indoctrinated me into the Hokie way of life. Ah, gotcha. Not I. Do not follow Virginia sports. I grew up in Maryland, so don't follow them at all. What up, Roger Smith? I knew you'd stop by with all this running. It's a passing league, though. They're doing great. I can't believe the Steelers can't stop this. They're just pounding it down their throats with huge holes. I mean, this is looking like Timmy Smith back in the Super Bowl of 87, I think. No, not 87. 91. I mean, the gaping holes that they're putting them... Their holes are looking like they're the Hogs. Was Timmy Smith 87 or 91 now? I don't think... Had to be 91, right? No, it was the 87 team. The reason I hesitated on the 87 was because of the... Because I knew Doug Williams just slung that all over the place on that 35-point quarter, rather, of 87. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, is it the 91 team? Because I was like, I don't remember why they would have ran the ball so many times. But yeah, Timmy Smith, I remember the one-hit wonder Timmy Smith was. I had it right the first time, yeah, 87, yeah. Yeah, I said 87 because I thought that was what it was, and then immediately... I was like, wait a minute. Doug Williams just threw the ball all over Denver. Why would that have been the game? I know 91 was ripping. I knew that. Ernest Biner was the running back in 91. That's something I forgot. I knew Ernest Biner was a running back for us, but I forgot that he was on the team in 91. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Handing it off to Collins. Collins running it up the middle, and he dives forward for about a 5-yard gain. Still works. Football is always will be about controlling the line of scrimmage. You don't value the that important aspect of football, and with these coaches, we will never win. Oh my golly! Jones, the pulling tackle, just blew up TJ Watt. Oh! Oh! Golly, they are playing some smash mouth football right now in Seattle. Reminds me of when they were at Sean Alexander back in the day where he had 29 touchdowns in a season. Quick throw out there to Dorsett. Man, they are playing some smash mouth football here in Seattle. Golly, what a block that was. Came up and smacked the crap out of TJ Watt. All right, 3rd and 3 here. Seahawks well into field goal range, but they're inside the 10 now. Got to get 4 yards for the first. Let's take a snap. Play action. Gino looking to throw, and he's going to go down and a sack. Highsmith with another sack. That makes the field goal a little bit tougher. Still a reasonable, easy field goal, but not nearly as easy. That lost about 10, 12 yards probably on the play. Good defense. Nobody was open. Great defense there by the Steelers. All right, it'll be about 40-yard field goal now from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is good. Man, that thing snuck by the left upright. And then we have a tied ball game, ladies and gents, 17-17. And the Seahawks defense get another stop here. What's my poll looking like right now? What's the poll? 58 votes. And 84% said the season's over. Roger Smith. There's no hope. The level of intelligence by the coordinators is in question, or they are tanking. It may be ego, or it's just downright stupidity, but the coaches in coaching is subpar. I know they watch film. Why they do things that are head scratching is beyond me. Season is over. We have to hope changes are made next year. Ouch. We need to see all of our younger players and get them some regular season run to see if they can play or not. True. I like it. I like it. Start John Bates. Something I want to do. Who here has seen Squid Games? You guys seen the Squid Games yet? I recommend watching the Squid Games. I think it's pretty good. I'm not a sadist, so I don't like to watch when they're like killing people in like brutal ways, but so I turn away for those. But I think the concept of the show is really, really good, and I think it was really well done. You don't really see the ending coming. I think that was good. I think it was a solid ending. They left it open for a season 2. There might be another season coming, but I don't know how well they'll do on a season 2. Kind of reminds me of Prison Break. You know, like Prison Break. Obviously, the first season was to get out of the prison, and once they got out of the prison, you're like, okay, cool. Well, you know, I guess, but you know, it's kind of like, all right, how are you going to do the next season? But they did a decent job. Then they end up getting locked up in like a whole nother prison, so it was like Prison Break twice. But it's kind of the same idea here. Like, how are they going to make a second season? All right, McLeod spinning around, and it's going to be a gain of about 17 up to the 17-yard line. Good kick and coverage by the Seahawks. And the Steelers and Najee Harris will come in for the game at their own 17. Here we go. 1st and 10. Did you hear Aaron Rodgers tell Bears fans, I own you? No, I didn't. Ouch, that hurts. All right, single back. Najee Harris. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers over to the left. Claypool goes in motion, takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Najee Harris, who gets a nice hole, and he's going to get a gain of almost 10. Good tackle there by Diggs. Andre Diggs comes up and makes the tackle. Najee Harris will go to the sideline. He looked like he was a little shaken up after that hit. He just needs a breather. Oh, they gave him the first down. I didn't think that was quite a first down if you looked at it. But they did give it to him, so it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Steelers. 12:22 to go. Big Ben in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, handing it off to the left side, and spinning off tacklers is Balaj, and Balaj still going, and he gets a first down. Got hit after about a 5-6 yard gain, spun off some tacklers and fell forward, and gets the first down. Kellen Balaj, old Miami Dolphins running back, ends up in Pittsburgh and running hard here. Oh, Adams coming up, making the hit, but could not knock him over. Good running there by Balaj. Big Ben in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Delayed handoff. No, play action. And he fumbles! The Seahawks recover it. Big Ben says he threw it. Are they going to do the tuck rule? Yes, they do call it the tuck rule. Big Ben. Yeah, he threw it. I mean, it's the tuck rule. That could have been a fumble. But yeah, his arm was going forward. That is the tuck rule. And that is an incomplete pass. They'll throw the challenge flag. That's a stupid challenge flag. That is a... did they get rid of the tuck rule? What is your malfunction, Big Ben? Yeah.
Your body at that point. Mike Tomlin's on your side.
Conversation with Sean Smith here.
That's clearly an incomplete pass.
.51.
Why did he challenge that? That's stupid. Or am I missing something? Did they get rid of the tuck rule? Oh, it was abolished. Abolished.
Go back to the old tuck rule days and trying to tuck the ball and bring it back. But nose pointing down was Terry's key. We'll see what they think in New York on this.
Wait a minute. This might be a great rule. According to the NFL, when an offensive player is holding the ball and to pass it forward, any additional forward movement to his arm starts as a forward pass, even if the player loses possession of the ball as he's attempting to tuck it back towards his body. No, wait, that was the tuck rule. Eliminate the tuck rule. So what's the rule now? What is the tuck rule? January 19th, 2002. Who cares about that? I want to know what it is now. If the passer loses possession of the ball while attempting to recock his arm, it's a fumble. If after the intentional forward movement of his hand, the passer loses possession of the ball during an attempt to bring it back towards his body, it's a fumble. If after intentional forward movement of his hand and contact by an opponent materially affects the passer, causes the ball to go backwards, it is a forward pass regardless of where the ball strikes the ground. A player, an official, or anything else. Legal forward pass. This could be a big play, that's true. The ball initially moves forward to a point near the opponent's line after the ball leaves the passer's hands. The ball strikes the ground, a player or an official or anything else at the point near the opponent's goal line, then the point where the ball leaves the passer's hands. Note, the ball that intentionally fumbled and goes forward is a forward pass. A ball that is unintentionally muffed
Park Avenue in New York. Pete Carroll's looked at it a few times, and he can't believe that they haven't already said fumble recovered by Seattle. We did have a clear recovery. And Terry McCauley, just walk us through, from your point. We talked about the tuck rule briefly before we go to break. That no longer exists in the NFL.
Okay.
Sure, they got rid of that many years ago.
2013.
And once the ball starts coming back toward the quarterback's body, the passing motion is over. Right here. He still has control of it at that point, and he even brings it back a little bit more than that, and then he loses control. This really has to be a fumble on this play.
Wow. Good challenge by Pete Carroll. This is going to be a fumble. Seahawks are going to get the ball back. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. At least our demise was swift. No expectations now. Disappointing, but we didn't think the offense was going to be good. Anyway, the defense is so disheartening. Just thought we would be in every game. True. I agree. I agree, Roger. I agree. That's a fumble. Fumble.
It looks to me like they're now looking at the clear recovery aspect, so I believe this is going to be changed.
Fumble. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back, tied 17-17 with 11:37 to go. Here comes the ref.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Seattle at the 35-yard line.
Pete Carroll giving us a little boom. 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 Thought the challenge was good. The challenge was phenomenal. I was an idiot. I forgot, or I just didn't know they got rid of the tuck rule. I had no recollection of that. I was in college in 2013. I didn't watch as much football then. And clearly that would have bit me in the butt as the coach. So great challenge by Pete Carroll. I was wrong. Phenomenal challenge, and he gets the ball. So when the ball's coming back towards you, it's a fumble. And he had a man open too.
Seattle ball at the 30.
All right, well, Seattle's dang near in field goal range already. It's a 53-yard field goal, so yeah, they're in it. Collins the single back. Geno Smith handing it off to Collins. Collins finding another hole. Here he goes. And he gets the first down and more. Up to the 20, but this time it looks like the flag might be bringing this one back. Take a look at what the flag is going to be.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty. Bring it back. Typical Eagles fans. Yep, Jones, they're holding on to Casey Hayward. Nice play. All right, 1st and 20 now, outside of field goal range. Man in motion, takes the snap, and they're going to hand it off this time to Dallas. Dallas, though, running it down their throat. Another 10-yard gain. Right back in field goal range. 2nd and 10. The Steelers can't stop the run to save their life. Oh, my God. I can't believe they are allowing the Seahawks to absolutely destroy them. This is mind-boggling to me. Geno Smith this time in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, Geno, and it's going to be batted down at the line. Looks like TJ Watt got another hand on it. They're gashing this defensive run. You ain't never lie there, Redskins Van 10. You ain't never, or excuse me, Red Wings 01. You ain't never lie. This is crazy. Oh, TJ Watt almost intercepted that. Team, your previous comment? No, I read it. I read it. I purposely ignored it. I purposely ignored it. Don't you worry. 3 receivers over to the left. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Setting up the screen, and he does complete it. And they're going to be loss of yards! And that knocks him out of field goal range almost. Are you the only one that thought the Seahawks would win? Yeah, I didn't. They haven't won yet either, but they're doing well. But that's going to knock them out of field goal range, and now they're going to have to punt. Otherwise, this is going to be like a long 50-something yard field goal. 58, 59. Yep, Dixon comes in to punt it away. McLeod in to return, but we won't see a return on this one. This will definitely be either a touchback or a deep pin. Let's see what they can do. Dixon punting it high. And where's it going to bounce? It bounces. Oh, you can't touch it. That was stupid. I don't know what that guy was thinking. But I think it bounced at like the half-yard line. It did a good job, and it bounced high, but they could not recover. And so it will be a touchback. The video is one of them getting arrested, not doing it, so it should be safe. Yeah. That's funny, though. That is funny. I will give you that. We can have an inside joke here, Red and Santana, or anybody else that read the comment, but we're not going to talk about it. I'll just say it again. Typical Eagles fan. Big Ben in the shotgun. Freiermuth goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Najee Harris can't get anything going in the run game. Only gains another 2 yards. Harris complaining. Look, he thinks he got hit late. But man. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Tied ball game, 17 apiece. Big Ben at their own 22 on 2nd and 8. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Big Ben stands in the pocket. Caught by Chase Claypool. Claypool making some guys miss. Man, breaking a tackle there. And finally getting knocked down after a gain of a first down. About 12, 13 yards on that one. Reed could not bring him down right away. Good job there by Claypool, fighting for that first down. 1st and 10 at their own 34. Big Ben in the shotgun again. 2 tight ends on the left. Hand off to Najee Harris. Najee Harris is just going to have to go forward and get what he can. Gets maybe about a yard. And Adams drags him backwards. I think it was Adams and Brooks. Uh-oh. Moore. Looks like one of the offensive linemen for the Steelers is hurt right now. 2nd down and about 9 coming up, but there is an injured Steeler on the field. Steelers can't run anything. You ain't lying. 18 carries, 46 yards. Not even 3 yards a carry for the Steelers. Meanwhile, Seattle has been phenomenal on the ground. 22 carries, 143 yards, nearly 7 yards a carry as a team. And that also includes a -1 yard for Geno Smith. If you get rid of that, they are crushing it. What would that be? 21 carries, 144 yards? Yeah, you're right there at 7 yards a carry, dang near. All right, Moore will walk off on his own accord. Haig comes in to replace him. Joe Haig. 6th season in the league. All right, he comes in and as the left tackle. 2nd and 9 here for the Steelers. Big Ben asking his fans to calm it down, calm it down. All right. In the shotgun, takes the snap, 4-man rush. Plenty of time in the pocket. Buys a little bit more time. Now he finally throws, and it's going to be dropped by Deontay Johnson. It was a fluttery football. Deontay tried to come back to make the catch, but he could not grab it in. Johnson's got to make that catch. I agree, Red Wings. I agree. Deontay Johnson did a good job making a play to come back and get it, but he's got to make the grab. Got an alligator armed it. Didn't give it enough. Big Ben doesn't like it. Upset about it. All right, now it's 3rd and 9 at their own 35-yard line. 7:43 to go in this ball game. 3-man rush. Big Ben slinging it and overthrows Claypool, and that'll bring out the punting unit. We can't get past the NFC Championship. I hear you, dude. I hear you. It's tough. Badly overthrown. I agree, Red Wings. That was a bad overthrow. Do 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 do. All right, here we go. Geno Smith under center. Collins back in the backfield, handing off this time to left side, and TJ Watt and Casey Hayward all over that one. And finally, they tackle him for a loss. That's the first time in a long time they hit Collins for a loss. Second and 11. Smith in the shotgun. Takes a snap. 3 receivers to the right. Handing it off. Collins again. Finally, the Steelers defense figuring out how to stop the run. And another loss of 1. TJ Watt making another tackle. That's a bad man right there. Back-to-back tackles for loss for TJ Watt. Third and 12 now for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson kind of rolled his eyes on that one. I don't think he likes this play call. Let's see what the play call is. I'm curious. 2 receivers in the back. Excuse me, 2 running backs in the back. Collins goes in motion. Play action. Setting up a screen to Dallas. DJ Dallas will get maybe about 5 yards or so. So that'll bring up 4th down with 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Russell Wilson kind of had a weird face on his... He has the headpiece, you know, the earpiece in, so he's listening to the play calls. He kind of look like this on the sideline. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Alrighty. Dixon in to punt it away. There it goes. Cloud is going to receive it all the way back on his own 14. Plenty of room to run. He's going to run to the right side, gets past the 20, and going to get tackled up near the 25-yard line. And it was Radigan coming up and making the tackle. Next week for Sunday Night Football, we have the Indianapolis Colts facing the San Francisco 49ers. 5:19 to go. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off to Najee Harris. Najee Harris zigzagging his way through. Gains about maybe 3.5 yards. 2nd and 7 now for the Steelers. Najee Harris having one of his worst days on the ground. Might be one of his worst days ever in his life on the ground. When's the last time he had 19 carries for 50 yards? What's his stat lines been so far? Big Ben in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Takes it, throws it underneath, and it's going to be caught by Freiermuth for a first down. The rookie coming up big. Okay, he had 15 carries for 62 yards. That's 4.1 yards. Cincinnati held him pretty good. 14 carries, 40 yards. 2.9. But yeah, 2.8 yards a carry. This is technically the worst day he's ever had. As far as a efficiency route. I would imagine it's the worst day he's ever had. I doubt he's ever had any worse than that throughout his career. He was a beast in Alabama. Handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Najee Harris finally zigzagging his way through. And that one was a nice carry of about 9 yards. So that's going to help the average. That's going to help the average. Oh, wait. No, wait. I thought this was today's game for some reason. Today's game, he's got 20 for 59. So it's not his worst day. He's almost 3 yards a carry. That was my big worry about Najee Harris, just because he was on a terrible offense as far as when it comes to offensive line play. That's why I didn't want to draft him in my fantasy leagues. But he's been phenomenal throughout. I think he's been almost 20 points a game. All right, Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Harris. And Harris gains about 3-4 yards and a first down. Yeah, I heard they beat the number 2 out of him. I heard about that, Redskins Van 10. Purdue beat the number 2 out of Iowa. Yup. Beat the number 2 out of Iowa. That was a good one. 3:06 left in this ball game here, ladies and gents. And there's an injured Seahawk on the field, and uh-oh. They're holding his neck. He's not moving at all. This is scary. Hope he's okay. Elijah reacts as I need defense. Uh-oh. They're keeping his head still. All right, his legs are moving. That's good. That's good. Taylor's legs are moving, so... Got landed on under the pile. All right. I think he's going to be okay. He is hurt right now, so got to get medical attention. But his legs, I've seen his legs move. Arms move, so I think he's okay. But just got to be careful with it. They're holding his head still. Can't tell if he's groveling in pain or not. Kind of seems almost like he wants to panic, but I think he's okay. I don't know. It's scary because he's holding his helmet. The one trainer's holding his helmet like he's not allowing him to move. NBA season starts November 1st. Yep. NBA season starts November 1st. Aren't they trying to get a new stadium? What is Snyder going to do with these road signs if they do leave FedEx Field? No. I'm assuming he's going to move it eventually, I guess. I'm definitely making a video after this game on that, though. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. That's just incredible. Yeah, I'll make a video on that one. I will. You just can't make that up. That is hilarious.
Later stage cancers, which could have been detected much sooner.
Early detection gave my mother a chance.
Gave me a chance.
Gave me a chance 2 times.
Talk to your doctor.
It's like they don't even care about him anymore. I hear you, dude. All right, they have... Oh, man, they have the cart coming out. The whole team's on the field. It's scary. Very scary. This whole thing was a disaster with the 3 days notice. Mahomes' brother dancing on the memorial. The crappy game itself. And then the sign is literally the next wave. It's unbelievable. It's unreal. You're right. It's unreal. Milwaukee Bucks are going back-to-back championships. Good luck. I like Giannis. I like Giannis a lot, so hope you do. Then you got Middleton, Drew Holiday. Who else do you have on that team? I can see this one guy's face. That's going to bug me. What the heck is... Forward, whatever his name is. You guys had, everybody I'm drawing a blank on right now. You had Jeff Teague. I remember Jeff Teague. Scary. This dude's really hurt. Moment. Yep, Drew Bledsoe. Yeah. Not Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe. Funny. I said Drew Bledsoe because I was doing the Sean Taylor call. That's not who I'm thinking of. Bucks, Oscar. Darius Haywood Bay, yeah. Not Bobby Portis, but I know Bobby Portis. I wasn't thinking of him. Who was I thinking of? Was he on the team last year? PJ Tucker. That's who I was thinking of. PJ Tucker. Couldn't think of his name to save my life. PJ Tucker. I guess he's not on your team anymore, huh? Burn Forbes. Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis was fun. Pat Connaughton. That's right. Pat Connaughton. Giannis's brother. DiVincenzo was your rookie last year, right? I think he was your rookie. No, he was 2018 rookie, so he just didn't play very much. Never mind. But PJ Tucker was the guy I was trying to think of here. Ever. I'm doing a better job honoring Sean, and I'm playing him on Madden, and I've got 16 INTs. That's fun. I hope this guy's okay. I really want him off the field, not so the game can continue. I just don't want to think about this anymore. I don't like injuries, man. Especially like I start to like feel them myself. Like I start grabbing my neck, and I'm like, all right, is my neck still here? Like I'm still okay, right? Still okay, right? Like, you know, I'm gonna just do this to myself. I can't move my neck. I'm all right. PJ plays for the Heat now. Okay, I see. All right, they're carting him off. I hope he's okay. I pray for him. I don't want to, you know what it is. There's nothing to do with, like, I want the game to continue. I do want the game to continue, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not, like, trying to rush him off the field. I just don't, like it. They took the face mask off, but Cape kept the helmet on. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Steelers. Praying for the dude. I hope he's okay. The guy there to hold his head in place. Really nervous about this neck. Gonna give a thumbs up or anything? Oh, it's so scary. Classy of the Steelers fans, giving them an applause on the way out. Well done, Steelers fans. All right, here we go. Back to the football game. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Harris. Harris, nice jump cut, and he gets a nice gain, still going, and gets about a gain of 9. The Steelers looking to ice this game out. What a game this has become. What yard line are they on? Already had a couple of first downs. They got to be close. Yep, nice gain. 2nd and 26 up to the Seahawks 41. 3 receivers to the right. Big Ben takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Harris. Harris going to fight forward for a gain of about 5 up to the 36-yard line. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Seahawks still have their 3 timeouts. So this is going to make it tough for them if they continue to allow the Steelers to ice this game out with running the football. Najee Harris is starting to turn it on here late in this fourth quarter. That's what these big power backs do. Keep handing it to him. You keep handing it to him, and they eventually wear the other team down. Elijah says, I need an INT. I doubt you're. We'll see. You may see one more pass. You may have one more opportunity for a pass. Taylor was injured on the play. Darrell Taylor, only 24 years old, second round pick, the 2020 NFL draft from Tennessee. Scary, 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 scary. So young, so much time left, and this happens. This could be career ending. Career ending for that injury. Very sad. Hope it's not. I hope he. As I said, I saw his legs move. I saw his arms move and everything. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. And hopefully he can live his life. But I don't know. Those neck injuries, man, they could absolutely end your career. Yes, let's hope he's okay. I hope he's okay for sure, for sure. All right, 2nd and 5, 2 minutes to go. Big Ben in the shotgun. Still plenty of time on the play clock. He changes the play. It's 10 seconds left. Takes a snap. Play action. Big Ben. Pump fakes. Going deep. And it's caught. No, he steps out of bounds. But it looks like it might be an offensive pass interference anyway. And that'll move him backwards. One of those things that transcend the football. Yeah, I know. Offensive PI. Yep, definitely gave a shove there. Good call. That'll move him back, and that's pushing him out of field goal range. Pushes him back, I think, to the 46. So that's a 64-yard field goal right now for Boswell. You throw that pass if you're Ben Roethlisberger, hoping to get a pass interference on the other team, but instead get one from your own receiver. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15. Big Ben, 46-yard line. Needs about 10 yards to feel comfortable. Big Ben in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Ben Roethlisberger, only a 3-man rush, plenty of time, throws over the middle, and almost intercepted. He threw it right to Jamal Adams. Who was he looking at? There was no... How was he so far off on that throw? Nobody was around him. He stepped into the throw. Let's take a look at this. How is this such a bad throw? Big Ben, plenty of time in the pocket, and he just hit Jamal Adams in the face. Jamal Adams didn't even see it coming. Big Ben in the shotgun. Bunch formation, 3rd and 15. As I said, they need about 10 yards to feel comfortable on a field goal. Big Ben, pump faking, throws it underneath, caught by Harris. Harris makes the first guy miss. The second guy, he tries to leap over. All right, it'll be about 4th and 3. Seahawks will use their first timeout. And after the field goal attempt, they'll have about a minute and a half or just under. Boswell in to kick the field goal. It should be around a 52-yarder. Go ahead and hide this. We don't want to see. We don't want to see it. Boswell pregame long field goal in this direction. Yep. All right, Boswell. 4th and 3. Hey, Hassan, don't spoil it over there. Don't spoil. No spoilers in the chat. 4th and 3. 52-yard field goal attempt. All right. From the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Steelers take the lead 20-17 with 1:29 to go in the ball game. Geno Smith will have one more chance to see if they can't get it in there. Reject that kick. Redskins been 10. I'm not watching. I'm relying on you. But there you go. It's good. It's good. Najee Harris hyped on the sideline. It would have been good from 56, so didn't have a lot of room. All right. Here we go. Boswell in to kick the kickoff. DJ Dallas back there to receive. Kick is away. And it will be a touchback. All right. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Seattle has 2 timeouts, and they need a field goal to tie. Touchdown will win it. Oh, there's Darrell Taylor in the ambulance leaving the vicinity. Praying for him and hope he does okay. See what they're saying about it.
Level 1 trauma center, Mike.
Okay, Michelle, thank you for the update. We continue to send our best wishes.
All right, going to the level 1 trauma center. I don't know what the levels are. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set. Geno Smith takes the snap. 4-man rush. Geno looking to throw. Throws underneath, and it's caught. It's Hollister, I believe. No, excuse me, it's Disley. Disley makes the catch and pushed out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd and about 3. Only takes 5 seconds on the clock. He got out of bounds. There's still plenty of time. Elijah reaction saying TD, TD, TD. Let's see what happens here. Takes the snap. Geno handing it off to the right side, and they will get the first down from DJ. DJ will get about a 6-yard carry up to the 37. Minute and 16, 15. Clock's rolling. Minute and 10 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts for Seattle. Plenty of time at their own 38. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Geno throws it underneath, and it's caught by Dallas. Dallas will get a nice gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. 55, 54. Clock still going. Got to get to the line quick. Geno Smith calling the play on the move. No huddle. And Seattle will use a timeout. They waited a few seconds, but they will spend their 2nd timeout with 52 seconds to go. Myers getting warmed up. See what Myers' long is. What's his name? Justin Myers? Jeff Myers? Jeff Myers? Jason Myers. Jason Myers' longest field goal. I knew it started with a J. Stat. No stats. All right, Geno Smith in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pressure in his face, and he gets it out to DJ. DJ makes a one-handed grab, and he will get the first down. They will move the sticks. 41, 42. Keep going. 38, 37. Got to get moving. Come on. 1st and 10. And they will take the snap with 28 seconds. Geno going to the sideline, and it is caught by DK Metcalf. Caught and out of bounds. 22 seconds. And that puts him up into the Steelers' territory. And DK will make the grab. Bobbling it, but I think he had possession. Toe dragged. I think he's good. Myers' longest field goal is 61 yards, so he has a cannon. And they catch it again over DJ Dallas, and now they're in field goal range. Clock's running. Seattle will use it. Seattle using their last timeout with 15 seconds? Oh my goodness gracious. That's risky. That's risky. Are they going to try to get some extra yards? They are in field goal range. Oh, wait, was it? No, wait. DJ fumbled it, but he recovered his own fumble. I don't think it's going to be a catch and incomplete. They may review that. That's bang, bang. Might be an incomplete pass, which would be huge. They called timeout with 18 seconds. See if they review it or not.
The ball is at the 35.
All right, it'll be a 53-yard field goal attempt from this spot. 18 seconds left. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Steelers playing prevent defense now, basically. And the Steelers will use a timeout.
Pittsburgh.
Steelers try to get their correct game here. Elijah reacts, taking a shot to the end zone. That's dangerous, dude. 35 yards out. That's super dangerous. Super dangerous. But here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Steelers, maybe bringing a blitz here. 5-man blitz. Quick throw outside, and it's caught by DK. DK, fumble! 10, 9, 8. They're hurrying to the line. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spike. Clock hit 0! The clock hit 0.
The previous play of a completed pass is under review.
Whoa. Well, you've got that on the sideline.
They're reviewing it? Hold the phone. They're reviewing the completed pass. It's definitely a completed pass. There's no doubt. But the clock's hit 0. This game's over. DK just needed to get out of bounds. DK, just get out of bounds. This is totally a catch. It's not even close. What a punch out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, he spiked it with 1 second. They'll put 1 second on the board. This is going to overtime, ladies and gents. He spiked it with 1 second. He totally spiked it with 1 second. DK, I can't believe he didn't just go out of bounds. This is a catch. It's not even close to not a catch. What a punch out by 42. Swain does a good job to recover it. It's Pierre that punches it out. 2, 1, and he spiked it with 1 second. So the spike will be good for 1 second, so they will have an attempt at a field goal. But I told you it was dangerous to call timeout and run a play, and it almost cost him big time. I can't believe DK just didn't get out of bounds. There will be 1 second added to the clock when they review. If this was Hopkins, they would lose, right? Wow, this is getting interesting. So Myers should have an attempt to kick this field goal.
Never run. The spike play never happened at this point.
So the clock goes back to where the Swain recovery happens?
No, when replay stopped it just before the snap.
Okay.
So it should be 2 seconds, in my opinion, from what we've seen, I believe.
I mean, it doesn't make any
What?
difference,
Right.
At this point, it's going to be the ball at the same thing, whether there's 1 or 2 or 3 seconds.
Right.
It's like, who cares?
Well, who cares is that if it's stopped at 2 seconds and they find out it's a catch, that means they're going to put the clock with 2 seconds, and then they're going to have to spike the ball again. Which, anything could happen in a whole nother spike. Why are they reviewing this? This is not a reviewable, this shouldn't even be reviewed. So they're going to have to spike the ball again with 1 second, I guess. Yep, they're setting up to spike it again.
To snap the ball and spike it. Sean Smith, the referee, is just going to make the announcement.
The ruling on the field of a completed pass stands. When we stopped the game, there was 3 seconds on the clock. Therefore, the game will start with 3 seconds.
And
That's insane that they blew that whistle. I mean, luckily for their sake, he spiked it with 1 second. So that doesn't change anything because he spiked it with 1 second. But I can't believe they stopped that clock and replayed that play. I mean, that play wasn't even a questionable. Mike Tomlin's upset because he thinks the game should be over, which I would be too. And I would be hot right now. But I have the benefit of replay, and the replay says he spiked it with 1 second.
Geno Smith is waiting. Sees Sean Smith blows the ready for full start. Spikes it.
And there's 2 seconds on the clock. So Mike Tomlin's going to be hot, but it doesn't matter. It looks really bad. Really bad. But Geno Smith did get the spike in time, so it's all good. Maybe 2 seconds left. All right, Myers will have an attempt at a 43-yard field goal. I already spoiled it. Oops. All right, the snap, the hold, the kick is up. Oh, yes. And it's good. And the legend of Geno Smith grows. Yep, we're going into overtime. And they're not dead yet. What a game. What a game. My stupid freaking computer, man. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such as what? Sorry for the bad streaming quality, everybody. I need to get a new. All right, going into overtime. See who wins the snap. I can't believe how good Alex Collins played today. Over 5 yards a carry, 20 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown. He had himself a day. All right, Ben Roethlisberger out there. Along with, who's number 9? No, Mike Dixon was number 4. Who's number 9? Number 9 for the Seahawks. Myers is not number 9. Myers number 9? And I already forgot his number. And the snap, let's see.
Where you want to kick?
Russell Wilson was out there as well. Lutton was out there, and Russell Wilson was actually the one that called it. Team captain Russell Wilson. Jake Lutton, the backup quarterback, was out there with Russell Wilson. Interesting. And Seahawks get the ball first. And Geno do it. Well, just when you think the game's over, think again. We got a game, ladies and gents. 2020 going into OT. Another great primetime game. Most of the games on primetime have been phenomenal this year. What a year. It's almost like a benefit that Russell Wilson is not playing this game to make it so good. Because imagine if Russell Wilson was in this game. Russell Wilson would be killing him right now. But instead, Geno Smith right now is 21 for 30, 178 yards and a touchdown. Big Ben, 27 for 38, 224 and a touchdown. Nobody's thrown any interceptions. Alex Collins had 20 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown. Najee Harris, 23 carries, 77 yards. He also had 6 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown through the air. And Eric Ebron, 1 carry, 1 yard for the touchdown. They did a jet sweep there. And yeah, here we go. Okay, Seattle will get the ball first, and Boswell in to kick it away, and there he goes. Kick is off, and will we get a return? Yes, we will. He catches it at the 2. Dallas running to the left side, gets past the 20, up near the 25, and crosses it to the 26, maybe 27-yard line, and Geno Smith will come out onto the field to see if they can't ice this game out. 9:56. To go in overtime. Here we go. Sure, they're going to go to the run game. They've been running it down the Steelers' throat all second half. What they got here? Geno Smith under center. Homer, the running back, takes the snap, and they're going to hand it off to him up the middle, and T.J. Watt all over it. Maybe gains a yard. 2nd and 9 now. TJ Watt hyping up the crowd, getting them loud. There's more people here in the Steelers Stadium at 11:53 on a Sunday night in overtime than there was at 1 o'clock at kickoff time for Washington. 3 receivers to the left. Geno Smith is an empty backfield set now. Steelers look like they're going to rush 5, though. Geno, nope, they only rush 4. Steps up and throws it, and caught by Tyler Lockett. What a throw by Geno Smith. 9:04 to go here in overtime. Plenty of time. They got to score a touchdown to end it. A field goal would just take the lead and allow the Steelers to get another chance. Great throw, beating the linebacker. Man, barely over Dougie. All right, they're up to the 49-yard line. DJ Dallas, now the running back, takes the snap, handing it off to the left side, and he gets hit immediately after getting the ball for a loss of 3. Casey Hayward beating him through the line. And, oh, man. Whew. That's a big boy hitting you in the line like that. So 2nd and 14 at their own 45 now. Geno Smith. 2 receivers to each side. Changes the play at the line. 4 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Throws it underneath. Caught by DJ. And DJ will just try to get what he can. And it gets a nice gain of about 8 yards, maybe 9. 3rd and 5 now for the Seahawks. Oh, they're going to call it 3rd and 4. Nice gain by DJ Dallas. All right, Geno, big 3rd down here for the Seahawks. They're up to the 40-yard line. Geno in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. All right, changes the play at the line. Again, 4 seconds. Takes the snap. Geno cannot escape TJ Watt, who comes up with a huge sack to force the punt. Oh my God. There goes that man. TJ Watt. Look at that. 3 tackles for loss, a sack, 6 total tackles on the day. And TJ Watt have himself a second half here. He is hyped up. All right, there goes the punt. Let's see where the Steelers will end up with it. McLeod catches it at his own 11. He's going to run with it, and he gets up to the 20 and goes out of bounds. 6:31 to go here in the quarter. Overtime. Big Ben takes the field again. Next score now wins the game. So all the Steelers need is a field goal to win it. All right, here we go. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Running it up the middle is Najee Harris. Najee Harris spins off some tacklers and gets a gain of about 4. Plenty of time on the clock. They don't need to throw the ball. Not about when you score. You just got to score. You score over the next play, or if you score with 1 second on the clock, it's a win either way. 6:11 to go. Plenty of time left. 2nd and 6 at their own 24. Big Ben in the shotgun again. Big Ben. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Seahawks rush 4. Quick throw outside to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth will gain maybe about 3. Maybe 2 somewhere in there. So it's going to be a long 3rd and 3 now. 5:40 to go. Big Ben. Short 3rd and 4, it looks like. Empty backfield set. 3 receivers on his right. Najee Harris motions out to the left. Takes the snap. Big Ben, pump faking, rolling to his right, throws it underneath, has a man, and McLeod gets hit immediately! What a hit by Brown! And that's going to force the Steelers to punt. McLeod caught it and turned upfield and immediately met Brown for a huge hit. Brown, who was covering Chase Claypool, comes off and makes the hit, driving him backwards. Yep. About a full yard and a half short. That's going to bring out the punting unit, and there goes the punt. Nice punt by Boswell, kicking it out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be inside the 20. We'll see where they mark it. Yup, at the 15-yard line. What a booming punt by the Steelers punter. What is that guy's name? Harvin. I want his name to be Pete. Is it Pete Harvin? Presley. Presley Harvin III. He's a big boy. How much does he weigh? Does it say? He's 6 foot, 255 pounds. That's one of the biggest punters in the league, at least weight-wise. And he just did that booming kick. What a kick from Presley Harvin. All right, here we go. Geno Smith under center. DK Metcalf goes in motion. DJ Dallas, the running back. 4:27 to go in the game. Again, they just got to score. Play action. Geno looking to throw. Pump fakes. And he's going to get sacked and fumbled by TJ Watt. And the Steelers have it in field goal range. Back-to-back sacks by TJ Watt ends this football game. Man, that's what we want out of Chase Young, isn't it? Oh my God. All right, well, Boswell's got to make the field goal. I mean, it's a short field goal. Ugh, what a hit by TJ Watt. I think that was Doug, you know, whatever his name is. Doug, or Bugs, picked it up. He was running the wrong way for a second. I was like concerned for him. I was like, you know which way you're going? Picks it up at the 22, and he runs back to the 25. Chase Young needs to watch Watt. You ain't never lie. Let's see if they bring out the field goal unit right away. You don't want to see the results here. Next score wins, and they are in field goal range already. They did not bring Boswell out, so they're going to try to line him up, it looks like. It's only a 34-yard field goal as we speak. Yep, he lines it up, and he lays down at the 24. So now that's going to make it a 42-yard field goal. Right? Lost 3 yards. So sorry, it was going to be a 39-yard field goal. Now it's going to be a 42-yard field goal. Big Ben just falls down. Yep, they just wanted to center it up. All right, here we go. So a 42-yard field goal to win it. What? They're going to... Why? Why did they kneel it there? What are they doing? They just lost another yard for no reason. All right, well, now it's a 43-yard field goal. Why did they run another play? That was weird. Oh, man, TJ Watt also had a face mask on that play. He was triple teamed and still found a way to get a sack. Oh, my God. Triple team and face mask. What a play. 37-yard field goal attempt. Boswell right in the center of the field. Snap, hold, kick. Boom, right down the middle. And the Steelers survive against the Seattle Seahawks with no Russell Wilson. Valiant effort by Seattle. They took the Steelers down to the wire, but it was TJ Watt coming up with some huge sacks, including a sack fumble to end this football game. TJ Watt ended up with 7 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss. What a day for TJ Watt. And that is a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Facts Only Sports? Embrace the grind, grow in the channel, keep it up. Thank you very much BC, thanks for stopping on by as usual. Hope you had a good day. You guys survived against the Patriots. And that's another pick 'em in the books for me. I got the Bills tomorrow. Right now I'm sitting at 10-5, I think. No, wait. I forgot. There's teams on bye weeks this week, so there's not 16 games. So I'm 8-5 right now this week, and I have the Bills tomorrow, so potentially to move 9-5. Seattle fails to get revenge. That's right. Seahawks win if they have Wilson, but Geno played better than I thought. True. What up, AJ? TJ giving some serious returns on their investment. You ain't never lie. He was huge tonight. MVP of this game with how he just ended it. That was awesome. But thanks for everybody for joining as usual. Appreciate everybody who hit the like, everybody who commented. Red Wings, Redskins Man 10, AJ, Elijah Reacts was here all day. Thank you, BC, for stopping by. Andreas Eastman was here. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, all of you, appreciate you guys so much. Bladen Kelly was here. Hassan was here for a while. Milkman stopped in to just make fun of me for not knowing who the Virginia Tech coach is. I still don't remember his name off the top of my head, which is funny. But yeah, everybody else who stopped on 3. RNG was here. Thank you guys so much, and it was fun. And we will see you guys tomorrow night for the Tennessee Titans versus the Buffalo Bills. Who will win? I got the Bills. Let's say you. And until next time. See ya!